Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Castle, live in Indianapolis, Indiana for The Siege Top Nights, brought to you by To The Point Streaming. Tonight, we have Indy's Don Kirby, the Mouth, and Mac Feels Good Fiely, taking on Ohio's Seth the Calm Steffano, although that's not on his New Jersey. Did you notice that?
So is he still using that?
I don't know. And JT Davis. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, joined by the Philly legend, who you've already heard, Mr. Tim Neal, on the controls.
What's up?
And I am thrilled to introduce our guest host. I call her the Saint.
A lot of people do.
Miss Marcy Kirby, who has to put up with Don Kirby. So she deserves all that credit. Marcy, I did not know that you and Don were so well-balanced, where he talks a whole lot, and you're a little bit quieter than he is. But I'm so happy to have you on the show.
That's how it works.
So first question, do you think that you're going to talk more trash about Don tonight, or you're going to root for him more tonight?
It's definitely going to be 50-50.
Don said, what's the score line? Because that's going to be what she's going to do.
It's going to be a tough match. But hey.
I haven't asked you that question yet. We're not there yet.
You didn't.
You're jumping ahead of the game. All right. Well, we're going to go live to the players now, since she's already answered that question. No, I'm kidding. Marcy, we're going to get to the match tonight soon enough. But first, let's take a look at the Castle Count Up. The segment where the guest host is put to the test. The high score so far for the Castle Count Up is 139, and that was done by Mr. John Guess last week. And he had to hit an 81 in his last round to do it. It was kind of heroic at the end, at the buzzer, defeating Tom Robleski by 2, which is pretty impressive. How do you think you did? Well, you know how you did. How do you think you fared based on your expectations?
I did pretty well.
I agree with that. What do you guys think,
I could have
viewers?
done better if Jason hadn't been talking to me at the line.
He was the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that rude?
It is.
Yeah. He has you mic'd up, and you're about to get started, and he immediately asks you the first question.
Exactly.
If that doesn't throw you off, I don't know what will. I will say this. You might be the first person in the 5 weeks to not hit a 1 with your first start on the Castle Count Up.
That's fair.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, she started off pretty good there. Well, guys, what do you think? Do we just want to run the tape?
Definitely.
All right, let's run the tape. Here's Marcy Kirby giving the Castle Count Up a go.
Count Up, I am here with Miss Marcy Kirby. Marcy, how are you today?
I'm good.
Have you seen Castle Count Up before?
No, I have not.
You've not watched the show, Marcy?
I've
What's up with that?
I watch the show, but it's usually after 8 o'clock when it starts.
All right, well, that's fair enough. It's because we've only done it for the last 5 weeks. All right, so you get 9 darts.
Okay.
We're going to record your score, and then we're going to put you up on the board. You want 3 warm-up darts, or you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
You ready to do it right now?
Yep.
All right, now, step up to that line. Let's see what you got. How long you been playing darts, Marcy?
About 20 years.
20 years? Oh, my gosh. All right, 26 scored. I've seen worse. I'll put it that way. I've seen worse. I was kind of expecting better.
Me too.
But I've seen worse. That's not bad. That's not bad. Come on. All right, 45. That's improvement. So, Marcy, what's the biggest victory you've had so far in your dart career?
I have to say the Just Arts City.
Just Art City?
Me and the hubby got top dog, top cat.
Oh, so mixed doubles? All right, so now then, you've got 41 and 26. 71 total. 71 total. Let's see what you can do. We need a big score right here. Come on, big dart. That's big dart. That's not bad. Let's hit that trip. Oh, 61 scored. Not bad. Hey,
I've done worse.
not bad. Not bad. I'm proud of you. Great job.
Was the hug the most meaningful thing of that whole thing from Jason? You have to tell me that.
It was.
I mean, he seemed like he meant the hug at the end.
He did.
That's really nice of him.
I didn't expect that.
I have never been hugged by Jason and felt like he meant it.
Oh, I get a hug every time I see him.
Well, but like I do too, but it's always like a like that type of hug. So you already won the hug game.
Yeah.
You did really well. if it wasn't for that one on your last dart, not to pull that out to you,
Yeah,
you would have gotten top.
probably.
So your score, which, hey, you guys can see that, 132, which is pretty darn good. That is 7 away from first place.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of that.
And you beat Will Stewart, who
Even more
who
proud
has
of
a
that.
career of like talking about darts. He can't even, and you beat him. You whooped him.
Even more proud.
You whipped him by 5. It wasn't even close. So, Marcy, I'm going to have you put that up on our board. That is there permanently forever until we restart the whole thing or run out of that stuff and have to redo it. But there you go. You guys cannot see it up there, but it's there. 3rd place, not bad.
Not bad for a female.
Did you notice that? Whatever. You stop that right now. I don't even want to hear that. You did great. I'm really
Well,
happy.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Even with Jason talking to you the whole time. That was
Yeah.
actually really impressive.
Thank you.
I'm sure she's got a lot of experience ignoring people. That
You
won't shut up.
think?
I do.
I'm sure exactly at the line while she's shooting, too. Is that out of darts? Does Don coach you still while you're at the line, or do you tell him to shut up and he does?
He does try to coach me still, which I take lightly now.
Do you ever like purposefully do something different than what he says just to make him upset?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. You should.
Because he coached me.
I was just trying to talk to you just to be more like Don. I figured that's kind of what you were used to, right? So,
Well, the voice was a little off.
well, you know, I've got that deep, dark voice. He's got that high-pitched, little whiny voice.
You were also way too far away from her when you were talking.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You should have been like right there. That would
That is
have been
fair.
perfect.
Now, I mean, now if John Mink was there,
they'd almost be kissing the whole time they
yeah,
talk.
I have a picture.
Fun fact, Jordan Meyer, the laughing assassin, is in the chat rooting on Don. You said they have a really good relationship?
They do.
Does not surprise me.
I think they've met one time in person, officially, and then they were Facebook friends, and we've met up at different tournaments, and they click automatically.
That's amazing. And again, really, that's the same way John and him get along so well, I'm sure, is because two peas in a pod.
Exactly.
They go together like lamb and tuna fish.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful.
That sounds
Would you
British.
prefer spaghetti and meatball? Is that a better analogy for you? In our chat, not in our chat, but watching along with us is Olivia, who just got hired or signed by X1 Elite. I just want to give her a shout out for that. That's
Yeah, so that was
congratulations.
awesome.
Congratulations.
She also, I believe, got first in the women's bullshooter singles,
Awesome.
which is
Nice.
amazing. And she's 16, something like that. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Hey, the youth is here and they're doing great.
It makes me feel like a real big underdog there.
We got some youth in the castle tonight, too.
We do, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there for sure. But, Marcy, let's talk about the youth that you have in your family right now. You have a really good-sized family.
I do.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4 biological children.
Okay.
I have 3 bonus children,
Awesome.
and I have 8 grandkids.
8 grandkids.
4 of them are bonus.
Uh-huh.
But yes, I have a lot of grandkids for being so young.
All right, so I have to put you on the spot. Which one is your favorite grandkid?
All of them.
All of them.
And I say that because my kids, even though they're all grown, they ask me, Mom, am I still your favorite? No, you're not. What do you mean? Because my grandkids are my favorite.
Yep. And that's a gift that they gave to you, so that's kind of nice, though.
Yeah,
At least
it
they
is.
did that. And you
Yes.
can give them back.
I can.
That's the gift that you can give back.
I can.
Having kids of my own now, especially the 1-year-old and the 5-year-old.
Absolutely adorable, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. That's all Megan. Luckily. They don't look like me. It's fantastic. Hats off to her for doing all that work.
She's an awesome mom.
She sure is. It's one of my most amazing things that I didn't know about her when we got married. And
Yeah.
I'm happy that it's kind of got to that point. So she allows me to do this thing, right? Which is, I mean, you can't say more than that.
Absolutely.
All right. Your most recent tournament was TOC.
Yes.
I was there, but I was there on a different side of things, thankfully, because I would have been stressed all get out if I was actually playing. Was it your first time ever attending TOC?
It was.
Did you fly in?
No, we drove.
Okay, because that airport is like a whole new world when you walk in it. Because that airport was built in like the 1930s, and they have not changed it once in that time frame. Their baggage claim
Well,
has
that's
2
good to
baggage
know.
claims. 2 total for the
No.
whole entire airport.
We drove. It was our first time ever attending.
That's a long drive. With
Yeah,
Don
how long
in
is
the
that
car.
drive, Marcy? With Don.
Was it just you two?
Together, no, we went with Jenny Higgs and Chris Warner, and he was a little apprehensive about riding in a vehicle that long. He did great.
Should have gave him some sedatives.
Yeah.
I thought about it,
Oh, punched him really hard.
but
Hey,
he did
here's
great.
a gummy that's melatonin. Enjoy that.
He did great.
Good.
We had a fun trip.
Who'd you have to stop for most to use the bathroom?
It was kind of a planned out trip to stop every so often just to get out, stretch our legs.
That's smart.
That's got to be the military and Werner. Had it all planned out to the minute.
Actually, that was Sassy.
Sassy.
That did that.
Well, that's experience with Sassy traveling all the tournaments that she used to travel to. Who was in the chat cheering you on. So.
But it was a great drive there and back, and
She says serial killer rest area.
What's that about?
we stopped at a rest area, and I swear it looked like you could have picked it out of a thriller movie, and we were kind of scared to go to the bathroom
Good stuff.
And you survived.
in the middle of the day.
You guys are survivors. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, we are.
So how was the TOC experience? Not the drive. That obviously was in itself an experience. But how was TOC as an experience for you?
Being our first time going, it was a great experience. We were both really excited because we both qualified for the elite finale, which
Yeah.
is the top finale. And overall, it was a great experience.
Good.
There's some things that I wish were a little bit different, but
You don't have to talk about them if you don't want to. No,
no.
we'll keep it to ourselves.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I agree with you with those things that you mentioned earlier.
I have
So-
to say, though, I placed higher than Don did.
Who'd Don get in the blind draw? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Well, it wasn't important enough because you didn't finish.
Exactly.
You finished top 8, which is amazing with Kaylee Morton, right?
Yes. Kaylee Morton and I, we finished 8th place.
You guys did great. First
And
time doing it?
First time for me. And so it was an overall great experience.
Good. Well, I'm happy to hear that. From the streaming side of things, it was also a good experience, but I agree with you with what you're saying from earlier,
Yeah.
that we're going to keep to ourselves. So
Ladies in
you guys can
suspense.
just, guess that later. All right, let's talk tonight's matchup. The talk on social media was quite favorable to the young guys from Ohio. However, we know Don. You know Don better than I do, hopefully. Tell me about Don as a dart player.
Well, we all know that he likes to talk.
He does.
As a dart player, overall, he's a great dart player. Coming from a woman's perspective, he can draw the newest person that's played their first blind draw and come in second or first place with them.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't care that they miss. Because he does shoot well enough to back them up and carry them to that position.
And he never shows that he wants to win or that he is thinking about winning. He is there to have fun and to enjoy the game first.
Absolutely. And that was one of the things as him coaching me from all the years that I played. I never played darts until I met him, is have fun. And I agree with that. If I'm not having fun, I'm not going to shoot my best darts.
Right. I got to meet him for the first time. He subbed for our trips team, and he averaged like a 5 point something. And I was like, who is this guy who just won't stop talking about non-dart things and then would go to the line and still talk about the non-dart things while he shot a 5? It was impressive. And he makes the game look so easy. It's kind of frustrating.
It is very frustrating. I mean, playing against him and playing with him, even playing with him, it makes it very frustrating. Especially when you're struggling. But at the same time, he makes you feel comfortable, or tries to.
Yep.
But some people get intimidated by his talking and coaching at the line, or, before they go up to the line. A lot of people get intimidated by that. But he's only doing it to make you a better dart player.
Right. And he's playing against another one of the nicest guys in darts, which is Mac Fiely.
Yes.
Feels good Fiely,
Yep.
who is top 2, 3 Indy for steel tip, for soft tip. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Mac can average 100 in a match. He can average where these other guys can. Do you think that tandem tonight is going to be a good one?
I do.
I agree with that.
One reason I say that is because Mac knows Don.
Yep.
And he knows how to take his mouth.
Yep.
But at the same time, I think they're a good matchup.
I agree with that.
Like him and I being married. Opposites attract.
I will say, having the opportunity of playing with both of you guys in the Just Dart City and all that, a lot of the stuff that Don talks about is mainly to keep him involved in the game. It's not so much telling you what to do. It's to keep his mind in the game, because he can go awry and start thinking about other things.
Right.
And it takes him away. But if he's talking about the game, and like he was telling me what to shoot, like I didn't know what to shoot. But we talked. He's like, that's for me. That's not for you. That's for me.
Yeah.
And it keeps him involved in the game and focused. And when he's involved and focused, he's really tough to beat.
And it's good that he says that.
Yeah.
That it's for him and not for you, and because otherwise I would see like someone like your caliber player and you're.
Now that's a thing. Like, does Mac, and I think they know each other well enough. Like Mac knows that, and
Yeah.
Right.
him talking is not going to affect Mac. Hopefully, it doesn't affect Mac that much,
For sure.
or at all.
I agree with that.
So-
And I agree with that.
Where a lot of players that are at Mac and Don's level, if someone's telling you what to do, and you're like, then you get offended or mad because I know how to play the game. If you understand the person that you're playing with, it's going to make you a lot better.
But I think a lot of people take that as him trying to get in their opponents, trying to get in their head.
There's a little bit.
I don't think he's thinking about it like that though.
He's not thinking
No,
about
but
that.
when he sees it, that it's in their head,
Oh, yeah.
he doesn't. He goes up. He takes it up a notch.
Yes.
He gets
agree
even
there.
closer with his talking.
Yeah, that's part of darts, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
the
Oh, it's
gamemanship,
awesome.
It's part of darts. It's what I do.
Well, so on social media though, like I said, they were quite favorable to the young guys from Ohio. One comment said, Jacob Schaefer, and I quote, "Ohio skunks them." How do you think Don and Mac are feeling about the matchup tonight?
Knowing Don, he's really comfortable, and when Don's comfortable, it's very hard to beat him.
Did he see that comment? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Has he been shooting all day long?
Well, of course.
He always does that, right?
I will say Brian Sensback commented on that, and someone didn't take the action. So.
Well, listen, it's Mac Fiely and Don Kirby. You know that they're, even if they get, for some reason or other, they have an off night and they get smoked, it's not going to be 11-0.
No.
No, I don't think that's possible. They're not a Sean Green or anything like that.
Or Rosner.
Or Rob.
Hold on, let me
wanna,
check my list. Yeah,
I don't want to do
Rosner's
that.
on that. Yeah, hold on.
Oh my gosh. I will say this: Mac seems confident tonight. Even though he might not be as confident with the way he's playing right this second, he has an 85, 86 game in him, and he's gonna be all right. He never feels like an underdog. I asked him.
CJ said Mac can handle a lot. Have you seen
Oh, yeah.
Art Boucher?
Oh, that's awesome.
We love Art.
Rosner says, "Shut up, Tim." So there you go. Seth and JT, their opponents, played each other at the recent bull shooter event deep into the field. Seth got third. JT got second.
That's the Ohio one, right?
Yep. The Ohio bull shooter. Seth is a CDC card holder, and he's actually won a tour event. He's actually the youngest ever winner on tour. JT won singles at the Buckeye Open, another big, talented field.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the favorite tonight?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I say yes because I think because of Seth being a CDC card holder, and I think a lot of people think that that's going to give him an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But me personally, I find it's going to be a tough match. But I feel like the big guys are going to win.
Would you see JT and Seth kind of thinking that they're the favorites and then that being something that cost them?
Well, for meeting them the first time tonight, both of them in person, I don't think that they feel like that big dog type of person.
Ah, that's interesting. Because Seth has always had a knock against him that he's cocky and arrogant when he plays.
Have you met Don Kirby?
Well, that's for sure. Don does it on purpose, more in jest than in reality, right? Seth has had that knock against him. That being said, I think he's matured a lot to where he knows he has to prove it now.
I think he went over to England and played in those challenge tours.
Mm-hmm.
He got humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
Which it's great.
It's great for him. It absolutely is.
Yes.
And I think it's going to make him a better player overall. And JT, first time at the Siege, first time at the Castle. Your first time here, my first time here, Tim even, Jason even. It's tough to play your first time here.
It is very tough. Been there, done that.
So,
thankfully, I won my first time here.
there you go.
I know JT did real well at Buckeye, but how much steel does he play? I mean, we talked earlier. He said he's still working on math, so that could come into play.
He does have a good partner in Seth that should know the math like the back of his hand.
Keegan's pretty good back here, too.
He sure is. Yep, and you can always ask Keegan for help.
Well, that's that one time. I think Sean's right. I think JT's the only one that hasn't played at the Castle before, and this whole experience is going to be a little mind-boggling for him the first couple of legs. And if those guys, the Indy guys, can get out to an early lead, then it should be good.
I will say the young ignorance may play a role where being young and ignorant it might not affect them as much as you think it might.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens. It's a race to 11. There are cricket legs. It is legs 4, 9, 16, and 17?
Yep.
There you go. I did that math real quick. There's a couple single matches, too, which is going to be interesting. They both will play each other. And one, I think we did that last week for the first time, and it worked out really well.
Yeah. We put a few 0-1 games between them, so it's not back-to-back, and we'll see how it works out.
I think it'll be great. All right, so here's score prediction. You got to give me a score prediction. Winning team gets 11. Losing team gets less than that. Who wins, and what's the score?
I think it's going to be 11-9.
And do you want to sleep on the couch tonight or not? I guess is the second question.
I will never sleep on the couch.
It'll be him? Fair enough. So she's going with Don and Mac, I believe.
Yeah.
Philly?
All right, I'm pulling to Mr. Ives. I'm going to go Seth and JT 11-10.
Okay, last leg decider. Mr. Ives, since you're here.
I would like to point out that last week I guessed correctly and the correct score.
Here we go. All right,
so
moving on.
I'm going to give you my score, and there's no point in even watching at this point in time. But it's going to be 11-9 to the Ohio guys.
Oh, wow, that's 2 for Ohio and only 1 for Indy. So I'm going to back up. After talking to Mac tonight, I have a little bit more confidence in the Indy guys than I did originally with my prediction.
Okay.
I think it's going to be 11-8. I think either team, whichever gets the win, will pull away at the end. I'm going to favor. All right, Seth and JT. I'm sorry. At the last second,
So
I had to change
you're
it.
the lone.
Yeah, but hey, that's why we brought you in. You have to do that, right? Guys, let us know in the chat. Who do you have? Is it going to be the Ohio guys? Is it going to be Indy? And what's the scoreline prediction? Ryan George says 11-7 Seth and JT. We got a lot of Seth and JT. None of you guys voted on the chat. Ooh, look at that. Tommy Gunn says Ohio 11-2.
That's someone who doesn't know the other players.
Perfect.
Tommy's pretty knowledgeable. He helps with the storm out there. He's pretty knowledgeable, but he's not a steel.
Oh, he corrected it. It must have been a typo. 11-7.
Yeah.
Chat's mock said 11-2, the opposite way, I believe. Look at that. So we got plenty coming at you.
Dan Tower said 11-0 Michigan.
11-0 Michigan. I like it.
Yeah, they're too scared to come here.
That away, Dagger. Jordan Meyer says 11-9 Indy. So Laughing Assassin, giving his prediction. Benny Van Hook, who last week, he gave his 11-8 to Ohio.
Yeah,
he is from Ohio, so he kind of has to say
Ohio. I'll tell you what. Kirby gets on his game.
I agree with that.
It's going to happen.
And it will be off-putting if Kirby gets on his game for his opponents because he's going to make it look so easy.
Yep.
And he's
Yes.
going to shrug in some tons and some ton 40s and just
I
go
think
with it.
Kirby's going to hit doubles tonight. He throws so relaxed. I think Kirby's got a good chance that he's that one guy who may not score great, but he'll hit the big doubles tonight. So we'll see what happens.
The relaxation of Don Kirby might make the difference tonight because I'm pretty sure those Ohio guys are going to try to win.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes when you try to win, it gets into your head and you end up not doing so.
Yes, I agree.
All right. Well, it's time to see who's right. I think I flip-flopped 18 times in that whole talk. I want to give a huge shout-out to our sponsors, A2ZDarts.com, Magicware, Night Owls, Hickory Hills Barbecue, North Point Pank for the doubles cam. You can switch on over if you want. Checkered Flag Tavern for the interview cam. Corbett Plumbing, which is wonderful. As you can hear Keegan Ives in there. No, they can't hear Keegan? No. Oh, I could.
I just plugged him in.
It sucks for all you guys. I'm Sean Green with the Philly legend Tim Neal on the controls. Our guest host, the amazing Marcy Kirby, which actually I said without reading that. I just knew that was going to be the case. And the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives is going to be joining us too. You get to hear that sultry voice as often as possible. You see Mr. Don Kirby. Do you get a haircut for this?
No.
Oh. Well, fine.
Yeah. Well, the lights make him look bald on top.
Hey,
Have
they
you noticed
did.
A little
Yeah.
Buffy over there.
It does to me too.
Same with Mac. Look at that.
Oh,
He's got
that's
Peyton Manning's forehead.
Honestly,
he's got a big brain.
and his height.
he shaved his head 3 weeks ago, and that's what's already grown back.
In the siege,
All right.
top knights. It's Seth and JT to throw first.
Ooh.
All the best, game on.
All right, here is Seth Steffano, the calm.
Hey, let's give a shout out to those sending stars already. Jack Hell sending over 1,000 stars. Thank you, Jack. Art Bishop, 500 stars. Thank you, Art. Brian Drew sent 100 stars earlier on. Thank you, Brian.
Is that 119?
You guys rock, by the way. Thank you for the stars greatly. And we are go.
All right, here is Mac Fiely, IDA sponsored player, which is well deserved for him.
Which him
Absolutely.
and Seth at a Buckeye last year did really well.
They
together.
did.
They were partners.
As
in the
partners, yeah.
Buckeye.
They won.
Yep.
Here is our first look at JT Davis, and of course he gets trip 21st dart. That wobble would throw me off so hard. But there are some players that just do that. Tim, what is that about that dart that does that?
Well, one, he's using
Flex point.
conversions, but I think they're the reflex 180 points.
Yeah, he just put him in on the way over.
79.
It's the first time he's ever shot with them.
And he gets 100 right out the gate.
So the big thing that flex is, because the reflex point is so small, it causes it to do that flexing, but it gives way more space, especially if you're a
59.
stacker. And 90% of the people that are soft tippers that are using conversions are stacking their darts because they don't have them set up like Max does.
Yeah, Max actually point way up, almost like Danny Lobby type point up.
60.
And I think he's throwing
He's
the lobbies too.
He is throwing lobbies, and his dart is so long, and he's using a standard size flight, so it's gonna lift up.
Well, look at JT going down now to the 19s, trying to set up from 271.
95.
Gets a 95 in there, pretty good. Their scoring power has been only one non-big treble visit so far.
Yeah, from Seth.
And even that, we're right on the wires.
1,200 stars. Thank you, Dennis.
Appreciate you, man. Says Tuesday night, which means another great night of darts, commentary, and fun.
Kirby was solid
Yeah.
ton there.
How about Kirby? 6 solid darts so far. 79 first round, 100 second round.
Oh, Seth is going to set this up. No one of those will leave 36.
Let's see if he squeezes in there, and he's using conversions as well.
100.
He's not. He's actually using the Danny Baggish with the Josh Rock tips in there. I believe they're Swiss Point from Target.
They look like screw-ins.
I looked at them myself. I can tell you that they are not
JT
screw-ins.
requires 76.
They're just a longer Josh Rock point.
All right, first shot on an out here. JT steps up.
71, trip 17 for double 10. No,
He went the trip 13 for 32. My route on that.
65 left.
And unfortunately,
6.
Don not on a finish here with the bogey leave. The 159 is not able to be taken out. But he's going to try and put some pressure on the 40 for Seth.
64, 95 left.
67.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good lead. 92
Seth, you
left.
require 40.
All right, Seth. See if you can hit this big double.
Double top, and he gets it first dart.
Second, JT.
All right, a little 19 darter to start off the match. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. There's a lot left in the tank for both for
Second
both
leg is
teams, I
back to
think.
throw first.
Between
I
Mac
agree.
and Kirby,
Best
you got to
game
say
out.
Kirby threw better, scored better that round. We're just waiting for Mac to get going here.
Max said his throw felt a little bit off tonight,
97.
but that he was not missing left and right. It was weight. It was the up down.
Yep.
I like Seth's throw a lot.
58.
Tim,
Very aggressive follow through, which is key to be consistent.
Tim, what do you think mechanically of Kirby's throw?
Kirby
81.
is just smooth.
Yeah.
Like, that's the easiest way I could explain it. There's no effort the way he throws.
Not many people shoot with that dart to the left of their eye.
Now, I will
or to
say,
the right of their eye.
I will say with him
85.
predominantly throwing soft tip now, which I know he plays a lot of steel, but mainly throwing soft tip like that.
Mm-hmm.
That weight's going to change over a period of long sets. So you may see him
97.
tend to stray one way or another,
Back to back.
but he'll also
97s
pull
with
back
Mac
in pretty
here.
quick.
yeah, I agree with you there. And great switches from Mac Fiely. You're absolutely right there, Jason. What are you seeing early on here, Marcy, from both teams? Is it about what you're expecting?
59.
Oh, yes and no.
Okay.
Dynamite drop in, Marcy.
All right, Marcy. is Kirby throwing like you would expect him to throw right now?
42.
No, he's not.
He's not. What's he doing differently?
I feel like he's not following through.
That's 100%
Okay.
correct.
Yep.
Look at that.
He's rushing it,
He's rushing a little bit.
96.
All right. Let's see.
and that's not like him.
So
See
they,
how Mac can set him up here.
they got 6 darts from 184.
This is the position they need to be in. They cannot give
60.
the Ohio team a lot of looks at doubles.
That's fair. Yep.
And Seth is going to put a lot of pressure on this 1-2-4 for Don.
He's going to drop down here.
I go bull.
He went bull.
105.
105 to leave a 2-dart
Don
combination,
require
right, Tim?
124.
So 1-2-4 for Don's going to start on the 20s. Going to hit the trip 20. 14s is the
14
look.
for bull.
Oh, he
Dropped
misses
it
the
low.
big treble.
33, 90.
3 leaves this.
Leaves this.
31 left.
Oh, he
Oh,
busts.
he bust it.
Oh, no.
Ay, ay, ay,
Oh,
ay,
dear.
ay.
JT require 98.
I'm not even sure what he was shooting at that round.
I think the 15 to leave double 8. Oh, that's in. Double 19.
That's right where he wants it.
Oh.
79.
Yeah, that's the problem with that.
Matthew require 124.
All right, Mac in a much rougher spot than he should be in. Needs to go trip 18 to leave the bullseye. Not going to do it. 86 going to stay right there, though.
42.
And leaves 82.
Oh,
Seth, a little
require
cleanup work to
19.
get done, but he can do it.
388.
He is going 3-8-8. They call him 4-4. And just outside. Don's going to get
Don, you
reprieve
require
here.
82.
All right,
Okay,
Don.
trip 14 or bullseye.
I think with a 3-dart combination, you got to go bull. He missed it. Is that out? It is. Oh, he's not going to get a look at it.
42.
All right.
JT require
First
8.
time at the castle. This is where that could matter. That's a great marker, though.
All right.
Kind
He's
of
gotta
a
get
blocker.
low.
Yeah.
Oh, double 2.
Where am I going? That's not where I'm going.
4.
And
Back, you
Tim's
require
going to be
40.
fired again next week.
Back to North Carolina.
Mac Feely tops after the seizure.
Come
Oh,
on, Mac.
those are not close enough for him. Oh,
Uh,
they have got to hit those opportunities against this
Seth,
team.
you
they
require
really do.
4.
They got to take those.
It's early, though.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit awkward for him. Yep, he is not happy about that. Going to try and find a way through.
He's going to pull it across.
Yeah, you got to kind of float this one in.
No score.
Oh, that's a good last start for it to
Don, you
miss.
require 20.
All right, Curb. Let's see how relaxed you
We'll stay here because the 10's right there. There
And
it
he
is.
hits
There
it
it
first
is.
dart.
There you go.
So much for skunkage.
Yep.
Not skunked anymore. 1-1. Chat Smock saying kind of looks like Kirby's trying to place
Third
the dart a
leg,
little
Seth
bit.
to throw
He did
first.
not on that double,
All
though.
the best
Let
game
me
out.
just tell you, Jacob Schaefer, a big supporter of the program.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Love him.
Jacob's awesome.
I mean, I love him to death. I encourage anybody to talk trash. So I'm going to be looking for a difference in Kirby now. He hit that first double, like we talked about, right? And he's could be big in doubles tonight. So let Marcy, you be sure to
100.
good look at him. Let me know if he's starting to relax a little bit.
I will say it's going to be
I think it's going to build his confidence a little more.
Yep.
it's going to be real competitive. Max darts are sitting just above the trip 20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great second dart. And you are right. He is throwing flat.
Yeah.
Those darts
Oh yeah,
lay real
he's
flat.
He's a stacker.
Yeah. He's got great form.
Don, that's a pretty good placement for that first dart,
59.
but only 59. You can see
I'm a little
he
surprised
almost
went
is
down.
wanting it a little bit more. You see the little like angry fist bump or
Yeah.
fist pump that he's
Seems to be
given.
throwing a little bit faster too. Is he throwing faster than what he normally throws, Marcy?
Oh, what a
35.
that's an unlucky 1-3-5 from Seth Steffano. And there's a great first start
That's
from
his
Mac.
first trip 20 of the night.
That's a second. He had a ton last leg or last round.
100.
I don't think he had 97s. Remember, he had a bunch of 97s.
He's gone
going
ton
back to
ton.
well, first,
Not counting
first
that for
one,
sure.
after 826.
Andrea Daniels, 100 stars. Thank you, Andrea.
2.
Great cover shot there from JT, who is showing us that he is also more than capable of competing.
Well, he's hitting a trip around,
He is.
3.
Big 93 there from
You
Don.
require 136.
Oh, they're already down on the finish.
Yep. They both are. Trip 20, leave bull.
He disagreed with you. Is that second one below? That was second one was low.
149.
149 from Mac Fiely. Trip 20, trip 19 would have left double 16. Not going to get it done now. But what type of pressure will we
Back
put
up
on the
top.
91? That'll work.
That'll
Back-to-back
work.
93s.
You require 99.
All right.
Trip 17 for tops.
Oh,
76. 74.
yeah, he had 74 left, right?
65 now. So he'll shoot a bull, leave 40.
77?
What?
65 left, should shoot a bull to leave 40.
Yeah, 65 left.
97. John, you
Sounds like,
require 6.
Keegan's mic's cutting in and out on us. You hear that in our ear? Tops, Don Kirby takes it
Look
out
at
in
that.
17 darts.
I think he's a little relaxed.
I think he is too.
I'll tell you what.
A break a throw for the Indy team.
All right, guys.
Now, who was
Hey,
it
it's
in
cricket
pregame
time.
that said that Don
This
Kirby's
time,
going to hit some
Mac
big
to throw
doubles
first.
tonight?
All the best game
Here
out.
we go.
I'm telling you
We'll give you
what.
props.
Yeah.
Chad
props.
Smock,
I need to start my
Hickory
own.
Hills Barbecue sends us 19,200 stars.
All right. That is Hickory Hills Barbecue, people down in Edinburgh, Indiana. And I
My-
will tell you what.
Goodness. And you guys, stop making fun of Seth's hair. It looks like Justin Bieber in his heyday.
We do have some hair issues with the cameras tonight.
Dude, that
Kirby
is-
looks bold.
This is the baby type.
He does look bald.
Yeah, Kirby looks bold, and that's a light right above the head. I might go in there and turn it off just to.
That's a 1 mark.
You guys might not have noticed this yet, but we're in cricket.
Oh, yeah.
I think this favors JT. And oh, look at that. Oh, he went up.
Oh.
7 mark.
Oh,
Nice.
big 7 mark there from JT. Being a soft tip player, more than not, typically cricket favors because of that.
Uh-oh.
But
Get
Mac
ready with the
Feely,
boom.
That's a 7
oh,
mark.
big 7 mark there after the seizure of the camera switches. If you guys are prone to seizures, probably shouldn't watch all of this.
I'm a little rusty. I should slow down.
Megan, make sure you are
It's your
took your
pace.
medicine before this.
It's your pace at the line, Tim.
I love it. David Garfinkel tuning in with us from DJD Darts and Jerseys.
Dirty Jersey darts.
Oh, yeah. Showing the Beatles love. There's Seth's hair. Just a young Paul McCartney.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Look at this from JT Davis.
I tell you what, he has come to impress tonight.
That's a 5 mark.
Oh, that's a heck of a 5 mark. That could have been way better.
This guy's a cheat code.
He's real good at darts. He's 27 years old. At least that's what Seth said, so he might be wrong.
He's old as my oldest child.
Yeah. Well, and he hasn't been playing that long. I've got it on his card,
Oh.
on his bio card right in front of you there, Mr. Sean.
Perfect. I knew these were useful for something. Do you want Don's so you know things about him? You went, nah, I don't even need to know.
I know everything there is to know about him.
How about this? Seth Steffano, 2.5 years playing darts. He's already a CDC card holder, won
It's a 6 mark.
an
Look at
event.
that. Mr. Kirby come to play tonight.
He did.
That's a pretty impressive thing.
It
if
is.
if you don't, I mean, if you say that.
It's
He's
very
youngest to win a
impressive.
CDC event. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Mac Fiely has been playing for 8 years. Don, with the experience, 28 years playing darts. He has played darts longer than JT's been alive.
That's 4.
And Seth.
That's fair.
That's a 6 mark.
And look at that from Mac Feely. He said he was not. I don't feel very good playing tonight, and he has dominated this cricket leg. What are those averages? I can't even see it from this far away.
3-5 playing a 4-0.
Oh, that's not half bad.
Yeah, that's not half bad at all.
And there goes the 15s.
No, Kirby loves cricket. Am I wrong, Marcy?
He loves cricket.
Yeah, he loves cricket to death, man. That's his favorite game.
And I found over the years I like cricket better.
We're going to play singles cricket tonight. Kirby plays JT. I'll take Kirby in that. I would.
I think it's going to be a great matchup. And look at
Oh,
that.
look
How
at
about a
this.
4 mark? Little hat trick action there from JT.
That's what he needs to change his nickname. He needs to be Cheat Code.
I like that.
I
I
would say
don't know
this-
if he has one.
This Super
He
Bull,
does. It's
this
Tizzle,
Super
I
Bull
believe.
Cam needs a sponsor. So if anyone's interested in sponsorship,
Thank you, Tim. All right. You don't have to go to North Carolina anymore. Keep that up. Well, we are looking for a Bull Cam sponsor. If anybody wants to sponsor the Bull Cam, would be welcome.
Right now, it's the Ohio guys sponsoring the Bull Cam
Yeah.
because they haven't missed one yet. Oh,
Ah,
he just
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Clicked off the second dart. But those,
All right, Kirby. Let's see if you can win 3.
he's going to points.
He's going to point.
'Cause he is smart. Now he's going to go there.
Tim's just lost now.
Where
Where do I
just
go?
staying there.
That's a 2 mark.
He got a 2 mark. Got some points on the 20s and then did that. We're on the Super Bullseye Cam.
That's the first miss for Ohio.
Second.
This is the first miss from him, though.
Yeah.
That's a 3
He's
mark.
still got 3 bowls. Wow.
I'm impressed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a big
That's
mark.
a huge dart. Go right at the. And he
Oh,
hits
look
it
at
in
that.
2.
And Indy takes a 4-1 lead.
I'm
Or
even more
3-1,
impressed.
whatever.
Oh, 3-1 lead.
Mac almost smiled there. Did you see it?
I know,
It
right?
almost.
He doesn't smile
Yeah.
very
He does-
often.
What's going through Seth and JT's head? Because they're not shooting bad.
They're
Best
not.
game out.
I think they're realizing that all the people that said whitewash and built them up that way.
21.
But
Seth and JT told them they knew better. They knew
Yeah.
how good both these players are.
Oh, these guys knew when they came in. You could tell.
I think this is what they expected. I think they expect to play better than a 68 average in 01 and even a 3.5 or whatever they shot in cricket.
That's fair.
And honestly, the reason why Don and Mac were able to win that is they had 20s
JT, big first.
and a really good second. Scoots over a little bit.
100.
Goes
Nice
high,
ton.
Goes a little higher.
All right.
Come on, Curb.
57.
He needs to focus on following through. When he
Yeah.
doesn't follow
Yeah.
through, they drop hard.
Mm-hmm.
Seth's
And you
a
can
little-
see them drop hard
Yeah.
A
too.
little frustrated with his game tonight. Let's see if he can't pull something together here. Come on, Seth, get up there.
I will say
200.
Don has corrected himself very quickly when he feels himself dropping.
That's one of the things about him. He corrects himself very
Really?
frequently.
81.
He said yuck.
He said yuck for sure
He said yuck.
Yeah.
with a capital yuck.
Telling you what, Peyton Manning of darts.
That big brain.
Yep.
JT just does the same
Yeah.
thing every time. Can you show that side player view for us? See if Don is following through there.
That's where that back.
There it is. Look at that. That's
Don.
pretty. Good darts. And then you see
Yeah.
Seth.
No motion.
Mechanically perfect.
I mean, it goes right to that eye.
Yep.
Exact same way.
95.
Beautiful darts. Mac, too tall for the camera. Looks straight down at the 20s the whole time.
Mac is also a phenomenal golfer
And basketball player.
and basketball player. He played
98.
college basketball.
And golf.
Yep.
He was a 2-sport athlete in college.
Yeah.
That must be nice.
Glad he didn't play soccer.
JT kind of brings it back
He doesn't look like
flat,
yeah.
like he pulls it in, you know?
47.
He doesn't look like the running type.
Don
Well, basketball, there's a little bit of running involved.
It's only 90 feet.
Ooh,
though.
80 left.
Yeah.
Tops. Oh, he tried
Brian
tops.
Drew sent
Way
another
off.
200 stars. Thank you, Brian.
85, yeah.
CJ saying, nice view of that
Seth,
jersey. We agree with that, too.
Yeah. That's a good looking jersey, that IDA jersey. It's a
Seth
real nice
evens it
looking
out to
jersey.
150. Smart move, and then he ruins it again. Hey,
35.
Jesse,
30.
JT's throwing the
Mac, you require 20.
180 reflex conversion points.
Chatsmock says Mac Omaha Fiely.
Well, that's awkward.
That's not even that's
Yeah.
if he gets this in, it'll be the most awesome shot of all time.
Hit it.
There it is.
He hits it.
Oh my gosh, what an awesome dart.
You know, you split the uprights on that one.
What
You
an
shoot right for
awesome
the middle.
dart.
Now it's 4-1.
There is
Yeah.
no way he
Before
saw
we start
any
the
part of that
six-way,
double.
fellas, are we all
Oh, I
set?
understand, but all you're shooting for is the back side of the flights, right? You're just trying to split the uprights.
I've done that many times.
Six
Yeah.
way.
Actually, the way they were laying,
Back to
you
throw
basically have to
first.
throw it differently so it
All
lays
the
in
best
flat.
players.
That's what I'm
Float-
saying.
Yeah, you have to flow it over the top, but you just throw it between the two darts.
Are you talking
See
like a
what
Bo Jackson over the top or what?
Yeah,
You don't know that
You
reference,
gotta,
do you?
you
Yeah.
gotta throw
Yeah.
it flat and split it.
Yeah.
Split the upright.
Split the uprights. That's all you got to do.
It may be the Jordan 1s.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
the
either
ones.
you hit or you miss it. That's the only two options.
All right, so
59.
let's talk this expectation. It is 4-1 Indy right now.
I called that too last game.
Yes, you did. Accidentally. Congratulations for making a mistake and making it count. Seth Steffano, though,
Accidentally.
has a way about him where he will kind of raise his game a little bit without pressing.
46.
You saw it there with the 140.
Yes.
Indy just cannot relax, correct?
No, they gotta stay
Why?
stay consistent.
We talked about it in the pregame. As soon as they've got to take the early, Indy's got to take a few of the early matches, the early legs. As soon as Cincinnati gets rolling or Ohio gets rolling, then they're going to be hard to stop. But when Seth catches fire, JT's already
59.
there. But when Seth catches fire, they're going to be hard to stop. But how far ahead can Indy get?
There is, how about this from Ohio? They are in the trip 20, going for a 180.
125.
Just a bit outside. Gets a 125, and they are on a finish after 9.
That's not bad.
Oh, no, it's not.
121.
Don, a great
JT, you
third
require
dart
one.
after the drop on
He
dart
came
2.
to play tonight.
He sure did.
Yeah, he's
He
playing
did.
really well. Proud of that man.
I'm not hearing him talk very much at all either, which is very different. Even when he throws well, he's typically still talking, right? Is it
It's a-
because of the room?
I think so. Because we play a lot of soft tip, and he's used to the loud music, the background noise. And in the room, it's
138.
not so much that.
118 left.
Fair enough.
Seth, you require 78.
All right. A little pressure on the 78.
Trip 18. Yeah.
There it is. 24. Double
Ooh.
six. He was not happy about that.
Yeah, this is a tough dart, too.
We do still have that camera for double six. We added that bad boy. You just stay right there, though, Tim. Perfect. Just a bit
There it is.
outside.
It hasn't been there before. No
I
one
know.
told me.
Marcy,
What wasn't
that's
I
the
told?
best
Get it
part
together, Tim.
Yeah, that's the best part of this whole show is just listening to those two go back and forth with each
Ooh, Don leaves 42,
Don.
but JT will get
JT
3 clear
requires
at
12.
12.
No, see, it went to
Those that's all right. Leave it right there. We're good.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
double
That's
3.
what you don't want.
Oh, no.
All right.
The Ohio
Back to
team missing a
require
couple
42.
doubles, and I
Yeah.
did not think that was going to be the problem. 6-10 wire? Yep. 36 left. Double 18 for a 5-1 lead. And
There
he
it is.
And
hits
he
it.
hits it.
Wow.
Ow.
Look
Well-
at that. Look at that score line. You got 140, 100, 125, and then they kind of slip up there at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. And
Is that
you know,
overthinking?
and it turned around with Don's 121.
Seventh leg.
Right.
It's
I
seven.
agree.
First,
Yeah, that's
all the
when they
best
really
came out.
started to hit it. So
Seth right back in the trip 20. He's not going to let that bother him at all. His darts almost
99.
float to that dartboard, too. You notice that?
yeah,
He's throwing with a purpose now. He's
yeah.
being real consistent with his follow through.
There's a point at this camera angle where if you took a picture of him and it's right before he starts his arm motion, it could
60.
be off a TV commercial. It's perfect. His whole body's perfectly lined up.
Oh, what a great dart from JT. Oh, just a
Oh,
little
just
high on that second
outside.
one. Moved down on dart.
105.
Oh, went for the bullseye on dart 3. Got a
See?
105.
JT's got an awesome first dart, but the second two darts are the ones that let him down tonight.
The thing is the way he throws his darts, that triple has to be at the bottom of the wire
Yeah.
so he can stack.
Yeah.
If it's high, he almost can't see it
21.
at all.
Not a great visit by Kirby there. But these guys, you can't count them out. This is the same thing that happened last leg.
I will say that, once they start hitting doubles, because they've given a couple
54.
legs to
Yeah.
Indy.
That's fair.
So once they start hitting doubles and being,
Well, and quite frankly, singles could make a big difference.
yeah,
Sean Rosner says Ohio is feeling it. You guys crack me up.
Rosner knows what that feels like. See what I did there?
Wow. Wow.
He's trying hard to get off that list now. Be nice to him. He sent us stars just to shut off your mic earlier on.
You can shut my mic off. I'm cool with it.
Doobie's still talking trash to Jacob Schaefer.
Yeah.
He does that with when his teams are winning.
Yeah. And Doobie's really good at talking about things.
Yeah,
that
Real
nobody's
quiet
doing
though when his
right.
teams start losing,
Yeah.
or they lose fights in the tunnel and stuff.
I love
Yeah.
both those guys to death.
Yeah,
I
Benny
really do.
does need to teach these guys how to hit some doubles.
148.
Sean goes, it does not feel good. LOL. That's all right, Sean. We got redemption.
Here we go.
Oh,
All right,
68 left.
68 left.
they got plenty of time, but you see there, he's still upset about that,
Yeah.
and that's where
I think that's where their non-experience comes in.
he's
They get
asking
a-
when he wants to leave.
Well, they get upset about missing.
101.
That's still fine. To leave 47 after
Well,
15
yeah.
darts is great.
Need a big score here.
Yeah, at least 140.
That's a good start. The
Oh,
heads
that's a
up at
good second dart. Is he going to stay in it? He does.
Oh, nice.
108.
Goes the
He snatched him out of that
dynamite.
quick. You see that? He grabbed it quick. No, he's going to fall if he left him too
What
long.
pressure? 32 for JT. He's about to ask what pressure. Oh, on the wire, just outside, and now the 180 leads Don Kirby 92.
Does Don throw a bull first?
Nah, he's going to top. 72, trip 12.
Double. Oh, he did go trip 12. He really wanted it.
Just hit a 20.
Yeah,
There we
he
go.
does. All right, this is where Seth.
All right. This could be change of tides.
Should walk
He's
that
going to need
right
to be
in.
closer than that. Yeah, he's not happy about that first start. That's not as good either.
I think he's moving the wrong way.
Oh.
Oh,
16.
nice
And-
shot at it.
He's looking down right now.
The weight of doubles right now
Yeah.
are pressing hard on the Ohio team.
I don't think singles can come quick enough for Ohio. That's a problem.
Double 10 for Mac Fiely. He's going to have to do something crazy again. Moves way over to the side.
Yeah.
He's going to maybe look the other way.
This
Way
is
off
tough.
camera.
The raised docky doesn't go that far, so it's going to feel different for
There,
him.
there is a knocky
Oh.
over there.
He shot at it and hits the single 10.
He
Double
does.
8.
All right, Ike hits us.
Oh, that's a single 8. You got one more dart in hand. Oh, the doubles are killing him.
Yeah. It's all about doubles.
And Don relaxes and splits it.
Splits it.
Nope, he busted on the split option.
That first start was too quick.
Seth is going to try and make them pay for that, and he does not.
Yeah, same thing.
And a little frustration on the last two darts, too.
Max,
Someone needs to slow down and take a breath here.
Mac likes double 5.
Yep.
Hits it. And we have a 6-1 score line here,
Uh-oh.
Marcy.
Uh-oh.
it's right at his eye level.
Well, I have
Well, I'm
to
going to tell
say.
you what. We might see the one heck of a comeback. Don't count this out, because if these guys get rolling, they will be rolling.
Look, now is the perfect time for me to mention this, I think, but Mac Fiely has been in this position at the castle before and lost.
That's a very good point. That is an excellent point.
Literally scoreline 6-1 lead.
100.
And he's going up against a tandem that can turn it to another gear as well, just like Lee Jones did week 5 of the Siege.
26.
That being said, it's doubles.
Yes.
Don's with him too.
Just constant frustration.
Yeah.
26 out the gate from Seth, and Don right in the trip. How about a 1-3-5? They're trying to make this a 7-1 lead. This is way different than we expected right out the gate from these kids.
Come on, JT. That's a good dart.
140.
Look at that.
If
That's not
Seth
a
keeps
bad
showing his stomach, we're going to have to make this a parental advisory stream.
dart. Well, hopefully Seth will get fired up from what JT's throwing right now.
Yeah, that was a great recovery shot after the darts from Seth. And you can see they're back there talking it out. Hey, stop worrying about this.
Yeah.
We mentioned it early on. The pressure of
Yes.
wanting to win, of needing to come here and win and perform,
24.
can sometimes do the opposite of what
It can,
it should do.
but sometimes the pressure gets to the other person, the opponent.
Seth is showing us multiple ways to get 26 right now.
Yeah, and he's getting frustrated with himself.
Guys, let us know in the chat. How are you feeling about this? Is this the way you expected it?
Oh, look at that.
Were you looking for something different out of this tonight? I know some people were.
What a great match we've got here tonight. Let's not forget to mention our sponsors. A to Z Darts, Magicware, Night Owls.
Oh, big
Nice
139.
round by JT.
Leaves the 170.
Yeah, he's helping these guys out. North Point Bank sponsors our doubles cam. Checkered flagged at the end of your cam with the beautiful Marcy Kirby today. And Corbett Plummet, our newest and
Leaves
latest.
8. Hey, Seth's going to go fishing here.
You
think so?
Is he going to reel in a big
Let's see
fish?
Come on. First time at the castle.
No.
Everything's going a little bit right now.
Well, it's going a little bit wrong, is what you're trying to say.
Well, yeah, I understand.
Hey, double 4.
He's using my darts.
Who is?
Yeah.
Seth.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I like JT to hit an 89.
Got it.
But, oh, no.
Wow.
7-1. First team to
My
11, folks. Don't worry about it.
Goodness. We are going to another leg of cricket. This might be a saving grace with JT and Seth going first in this cricket leg.
That's fair.
I don't know that I'm not a fan of him switching he doesn't even know what the weight of those darts are.
Yeah. Well, I think they came here feeling pretty confident about it.
Look at those pretty flights. Guys, you can get those flights right now on a2zdarts.com, a-zdarts.com for those Siege. Well, actually, the 2-point streaming flights.
2-point streaming.
2-point streaming ones are
from L-Style.
from L-Style.
Yep, they're the L-Style Easy Standards with the built-in.
You can get those.
molded
You
cap.
can get the fit flights there, too.
Mac really trying to close those 20s.
Yeah.
And he got
You can
it.
go to magicware.com
what a
and get
dart.
our latest jersey.
This is true. This is true. We do this every Tuesday. Well, most every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, folks. Please be come along and join us.
We will also
feature some really good darters, really good people.
This weekend we'll be at the Schaefer City Championship.
Yeah,
in
Schaefer City
Indianapolis.
streaming all weekend long from Friday until Sunday. I will also be making a weird appearance playing darts on Saturday morning.
Excellent. I'm not playing at all. My feet wouldn't allow me to. Anyway,
Tim's trip team. Tim's trip team is pretty good. Tim, who's your trip team?
Jacob Cook and the Animal.
Oh,
Adam Kleinfelter.
that's going to be a tough team. Is
Yeah.
Don playing Schaefer City?
No, he was not qualified.
Are you playing Schaefer City?
I am.
Haha.
That's
I know,
odd.
right?
Eat it, Don.
Yeah.
It is odd because I haven't played a Schaefer League since before during COVID
So they
shutdown.
said it's the last 3 years.
Yep. So me too, which is
Well,
crazy.
He thought he had played in a league separate than I did because I played the
great dog.
Mondays, the Monday Ladies League.
Takes a point lead.
So I was qualified, but he was not.
You go.
You're fine, Marcy.
I want you to talk.
Yeah. You'd rather hear
If
you
you're
than
going to
me, trust
talk,
me.
we want you to
Yeah.
talk.
So anyway,
Who are you shooting with?
I am shooting 3-person with my 2 girls, Ashley Petrus and Sally. I'm sorry, Ashley Drake now.
Hey.
Congratulations. to
Hot
this,
dog.
happy
The Mrs.
couple.
Hot Dog.
Nice first by Seth. These guys looking strong this match.
Oh, he's moving.
Yeah, he went back.
And
He went back to his darts. He's like, my darts were terrible.
Yeah.
I'm playing mixed doubles with Chad Hampton.
Nice.
All right. We love Chad.
Yeah, I like Chad.
Yeah.
Mama Tina saying, love listening to y'all. I think that was for you.
Who's the better Hampton, Chad or Todd?
I love them both.
Remember,
that's-
Chad's your partner.
Yeah, Chad's your partner. Goofy. Come on.
Well, I mean,
All right, JT. Come on. Light him up. Double 16. Trip 16.
You
Hit
better
something.
not shoot a double.
There you go. 15's close him.
Oh, that's a good dart at it, but a little bit of hope here for Don. And this is about the time where Don will throw in a 7 on 15, just for
Seth's
fun.
not peeing on my wall, is he? All right.
You should.
Just make sure.
and there it is.
On Kirby, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the
You
party.
said it, he did it.
Welp. Every once in a while, a squirrel finds a nut. And that was just a guesstimation based on Don and his ability. It makes it easy when that type of thing happens.
Steve Price in the chat, getting ready, prepared for this weekend.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to be there. Thanks for having us.
It's
He's got
gonna
a
be a great
thankless
time.
job, the work he puts in.
Yes, he does.
at creating leagues and then all the showdown, the city championship.
Look at this from Mac Feely.
There we go.
Oh, bye.
dear.
Yeah.
Why not?
It's a good 5 mark. Closes out the 17s. Only needed a single to do so, but hits a trip anyway, just for fun.
Just for
Might
fun.
as well do a trip for sing.
I mean, if you're going to close it, close it.
Yeah. Get it up there. There you go. Big last.
You hear that? Jason's rooting against your husband. Isn't that,
No, I'm
isn't that
rooting for
weird?
everybody, really.
He wants it to go longer.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, after this match, we're going to switch over to singles. We're going to take a quick ad break, and then we'll switch over to singles.
Yeah, we're actually going to see some of the Target new launch from
Oh, yeah. No,
from Target Darts
you
this
should
week.
Watch this. We haven't even talked about the giveaway tonight.
We have not.
We got a great giveaway.
We haven't mentioned any of the stuff we're supposed to mention. The Target 2022 launch is here, and you can head over to A2ZDarts.com to see the full range of products, including the new mod system, which is pretty cool, the Elysian 8 darts, which are extremely expensive, and the Power 9.5s, the RVB Echoes, the Cult and Sync ranges. Subscribe to A-Z Darts YouTube page to watch the in-depth product reviews of the Target launch, or go ahead and explore the full range of products by clicking the banner on the homepage. That's usually done by Miss Jen Mounts, who's amazing at it, just like JT's amazing at darts right now.
Big 7 mark.
Big, huge 6 mark.
6. I already had a 1.
Hey, it's all good. Don might look to close. Nope.
He's going at them bulls.
He did last start.
Yeah.
It's a 1 mark.
And only gets a 1. But Seth, 3 clear at the bowl. Speaking of Target, sponsored by Target is Seth Steffano. His new barrels will be released at some point. Right now,
Yeah,
throwing the
point.
Danny Baggish.
He got a point.
Gambler barrels.
They need one more 16 to make it count. Mac might just
Oh,
close
look
here.
at that.
Uh-oh.
Another one of those would be nice.
Now get rid of it.
Get
Close
rid of
it.
the 16.
Oh,
missed
no!
it. He walked it in.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Unbelievable.
That'll drive you nuts.
And
oh,
there,
look at this kid.
oh yeah, JT on bullseyes. This
There
is
we go.
no problem
There we go.
whatsoever. 7-2 score line as we go to leg number 10. Unimaginable lead, really, if you compared on everything. But we will be right back after a word from A to Z Darts. Let's listen to the great Jim Mounts.
The RVB 9.5 Echo Barrels by Target Darts as a part of their 2022 launch. This range is a collaboration between the popular Echo soft tip range and the RVB Generation 4 darts. Key elements were taken from both ranges to create multiple grip profiles, contrasting colors, and performance coatings in a 95% tungsten barrel. Ooh. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah. I mentioned last year, RVB has a 2-finger grip in the very front, so he likes that knurling with a little bit extra aggressiveness because he has a super light touch. I hope you all enjoyed this review and the rest of the Target 2022 launch. Thanks for watching.
All right, welcome back. Lee Jones, we brought it back just in time as we get started here on leg number 10, the first singles leg, Mac versus JT. JT, an opportunity to bring this into 7-3. 7-3 is a lot better than 8-2, right, Tim?
100%.
Well, guys, if you would like to enter into tonight's live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZDarts.com, tonight's raffle winner will receive a custom made-to-order Hawaii Pono jersey that you just saw the beautiful Jim Mounts wearing. Then you can own your own. It's pretty sweet looking. It's designed by A2Z Darts apparel company Magic Wear. Personalized with your name and preferred collar type. All you have to do is leave a comment in our chat and hit that like button for us. Automatically entered in for your chance to win.
Yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe so you never miss when we go live. Mostly every Tuesday, occasional Saturday, and then the tournaments that we stream.
Absolutely. Like this weekend when we'll be at Schaefer City.
Absolutely.
Live in Indianapolis, Indiana. We will also be showing multiple different levels because that's what we do best.
There'll be all skill sets, all levels. We do not cherry pick.
No. And in fact, we will cherry pick some of the lower halves if they keep bringing us the big dogs. We love the big dogs, but we love all levels. Let us know if you're going to be there this weekend. Come over, say hi. Tim always enjoys meeting new people.
Yep. One thing we will not do that we have in state, we will not let people sit behind waiting to be on the stream. We will let it flow.
Yeah.
And when matches end, no, we're not going to let people sit for hours waiting just to get on the stream. So we'll try to make it flow.
Yeah, our goal is not to keep people waiting at any point in time. Great last start.
As a player, nobody wants to wait hours to play a match when you've been, if you're in the king seat, you've been sitting for an hour and a half, 2 hours as it is.
Derek Kitchen asking, where's JT from? He is from Ohio, the Dayton area. Moved to Florida for a little bit, came on back, and he's been playing darts he's from Springfield, Ohio, 6 years now. Throwing those Viper conversion, 19 grams. His one word to describe his dart game, obsessive, which I love. 1-2-6 from Mac Fiely. Going to look down at the 19s.
That's awkward.
That is very awkward. He wanted that first dart above the treble. Now he's going to have to do some magic. He's been doing that all night long, and he does it again. Bullseye for Mac Fiely for a 1-2-6 finish. Oh, just a bit outside. Leaves himself on 40, though. It's a good miss. And a ton left for JT. They have only hit one double, and that will not leave a finish anymore. Now 80 left. Not what he was looking for. Hit 40. Showed Mac how to hit 40, but Mac Fiely for an 8-2 lead.
That's high.
That's not going to help him out at all, but it gets out of the way. That might help him. It did help him. Kisses it right off and hits the last dart. Marcy, you missed an entire leg of darts in that short amount of time.
And it's not your fault.
It is not your fault. 8-2 scoreline. They are 3 away from victory here in this race to 11. Were you expecting this type of performance out of the Indy team? You can be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So are you trying to say that the Ohio team is just a little bit underperforming? They're not hitting their doubles, which is an underperformance, in my opinion.
It is.
Because they should.
They should.
They're good enough to.
CJ says Mrs. Kirby's going to have her hands full tomorrow night at Ladies League. Spider Monkey. Hashtag Spider Monkey.
I love it.
I play her in league tomorrow.
That's why she's saying it.
Max, I am a 3XL, and it definitely comes in my size. I believe they have it all the way going up. Mike Hagenow played last week on our show, is tuning in with us. Good to see you here, bud. Yeah, are you you're in that ladies league?
I am.
That is phenomenal. Do you guys rotate every week? Is that correct, partners?
No, that was our last ladies league. This one is we chose our partners, and my partner is Jenny Higgs.
And you're playing out of that
Good old
place,
Sassy.
correct?
We're playing out of that place.
Awesome.
And right now, me and Jenny Higgs are leading the league, going into our 4th week.
Oh, that's a tough break on that last dart. That might have been 60 on the floor. You guys are in first place? You said going in...
Only by 1 game, but we're still in there.
Hey, winning's winning.
It is.
100.
That's wonderful. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Keep it up. I'm sure you will. You're a very talented dart player.
Jess Holiday can't wait to hear Don talk tomorrow at League. He's talking no matter what.
How about a big 140 there from Seth Steffano? Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about Don. Don's going to lose tonight 11-0. The love of the game and him talking about it is not going to change.
Even when he loses,
he doesn't get mad.
He doesn't get mad. That's like I said. He can draw a female that's just starting out.
Wow.
I went the wrong way.
Yikes.
Big dart from Seth Steffano. Don's getting his butt whooped in this leg, but it's not his fault. No. Seth's throwing fire.
Throwing a 93.
I talked to Seth on the changeover, and he's settling in. He's getting trouble with a hitch he's talking about. So, but he's going to throw fire at some point in time.
Oh, it busts it.
Smart.
I'm surprised he didn't try to go 2 there to leave 16. If he's worried about going inside
80.
on that first one.
He's got 120 left.
How accurate he's been in this leg, he might end up hitting a triple or a double.
Well, big ton there leaves a ton for Don, but Seth is going to try and finish this leg off right here, right now.
There
Does so. First dart. Who am I to say he should not have busted it? I'm an idiot. All right, 8-3 scoreline.
Back to doubles.
We are back to doubles 0-1.
You 4 legs.
If you would have blinked, you would have missed it. And guys,
if these young guys get going, they can get on a roll pretty quick.
This is not over.
Yeah, they're very, very capable darters. Stay with us, folks. Please give us a like, give us a share. We do this most every Tuesday. You can catch us this weekend at Schaefer City. My name's Jason Ayers. I'm joined by the voice of the CDC, Mr. Sean Green.
Stop it right now.
And on the cameras tonight, Mr. Tim Neal. It's a pleasure to have him back. But the star of the show, Miss Marcy Kirby. Thank you, Marcy, for doing this with us today.
The saint has been a saint having to deal with the 3 of us, let alone Don.
I'm called the saint for a reason.
You will fall back in love. You will fall back in love with Don yet again after tonight. You're like, oh my God, I could have had one of those 3, and I got you. Thank goodness.
Sean Rosner making a great point here, guys. We are at 212 people right now live on our Facebook page.
Nice.
Cannot tell you how much we appreciate that. Make sure to hit that like button for us. Hit that share button. If you leave a comment in our chat, let us know where you're tuning in from. Who you got in this one? It is an 8-3 scoreline favoring Indy. So if you want to, base it off of that, you can't. But doing so will enter you into tonight's raffle, brought to you by A2ZDarts.com. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a custom made-to-order Hawaii Pono jersey designed by A2Z Darts apparel company Magic Wear. Personalized with your name and preferred collar type. Marcy, you like that jersey? That's a pretty nice jersey, huh?
I do. That's the only way I'm going to get to Hawaii.
I might give you one of those.
How about a big 140 there for Mac Feels Good Fiely? They are feeling good tonight, hitting their doubles left, right, and center.
Hunter Horde, 50 stars. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciate it.
Jackson Kirby says, turn up, Dad.
That's our bonus. That's my bonus daughter, his biological child.
Shout out to Ryan Whitman.
I love that name for a girl.
Shout out to Patrick Weber, who has to shoot with Sean Green this weekend, apparently.
Who?
Mr. Patrick Weber.
Yeah, sorry about that, Pat.
Yeah.
Brian Drew, 100 stars. Thank you, sir.
He's been sending 100 stars like every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Brian Drew, absolutely amazing human being.
And Steve
for all
Price.
he does.
Steve Price will take it the wrong way. It's Pono, P-O-N-O, or P-O-N-U.
Dave Collette. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you.
Steve, you look good in purple, so you should probably just... If that comment wins, I'm going to laugh, first of all. But secondly, it's probably going to be the comment that wins because it'll be
93 left. Maybe.
Chenzo Darts in there. Guys, what I love the most every week is seeing all of the previous Siege participants that tune in and watch us week after week. We cannot tell you how much the support is honestly the most important thing to us, because supporting these players is really important to us, and we love that aspect of it. And supporting Marcy, who's been phenomenal on the mic when she speaks.
Well, thank you.
18 for double 16.
It is hard to speak so often when you have me, Tim, and Jason.
Marcy, let me do bullseye for the win.
No, it's not for the win.
Oh. Let me ask you, between excluding Don, so between JT, Seth, and Mac, who do you think's throwing the best tonight?
I think JT is.
I think so too. I think he's throwing the second best out there tonight. I think Don's throwing the best.
Yeah.
Chad Smock, Jason, I need my Colette rematch. He sent another 3,000 stars.
Oh,
he's trying to pay. He's trying to pay for it.
Trying to pay his way in, and sir, you are on next week.
We're not live next week, but you're on.
Yeah, come on. We're on Wednesday, and I'll get my iPhone out.
Debbie Hughes asks a great question. We do like transparency. She says, "How do you pick the winner?" We use a random comment picker that is connected to our Facebook page.
54.
It is the same one that is used for the CSE Challenger Series and others. Oh, it drops it low, and this is where the Ohio team needs to hit these types of finishes, and they have not done so yet.
Blake Freeze, 310 stars.
And Seth does it.
He did it too.
Yeah,
first start.
There he goes.
Seth Steffano.
That's their break.
Yeah.
8-4 now the score line.
I'm telling you.
Is this where the comeback starts?
Yeah, because I guessed 11-9, Ohio.
Oh, so you know for a
so
fact.
I'm still in it, is what I'm saying.
Okay, cool.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Actually, I'm still in it too, as long as Ohio doesn't lose another leg. No pressure, Ohio.
That's fair.
Said if you want to get technical, everyone's still in it.
That's fair.
How about a 1-3-5 there for Seth to get us started in this leg?
Folks, just to let you know on the format, we've got 4 of these 0-1s, so we played one of them. Now, this is our second the 4 0-1s, and then we're going to go back to singles.
Jonathan Peppers, if to win the jersey, all you have to do is like our Facebook page, To The Point Streaming, and make a comment, which you just did. So
you're entered.
Make sure you like the stream, like the page, and made your comment, and you're in. It's that simple.
These guys.
Let us know where you're tuning in from, guys.
I saw someone from Wisconsin up there.
Oh, we got some Wisconsinites in the house. CJ saying, I'm betting Ohio brings it in closer. So, and then Matthew Kirby says, let's go, Don Juan.
That's his cousin.
I love it. Man, your family. And they all have Kirby, the last name, too. That's going to be tough to keep track of. I'm impressed by you more than anything else.
Mac needs a big round. He starts out with a trip 20.
How about 2 of them?
He would go downstairs. You can't tell his eyes. His eyes don't move.
Well, it's because they just go down further because he looks down on the trip 20s.
We're just saying maybe we shouldn't guess.
Nah, we should guess all day. Keep guessing, Tim. You do your thing.
We're always guessing.
Not all of us
I'm
are
always
be,
going to the 20 on a 180.
Not all of us are going to be Richard Ashdowns, okay? You do your best. And that's what we love. Don going to try and put some pressure on the 114. He's going to do so. The question is how much? Oh, 89. Leaves the 118. Seth Steffano, the 114. This is the type of finish that Seth will hit.
99.
Not anymore, though. What type of setup will he have for his partner?
80.
He'll leave 60. Will Mac Fiely hit the ton plus finish for a 15 dart leg? Trip 20? No. So JT has not hit a double yet tonight. Is this the leg? Then he does it. Don't wait till it hits it to say it. Yes,
There it is.
it is.
There it is.
And he nods. That pressure has now lifted off his shoulders, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now 8-5. How many is that in a row? For the
3.
3 in a row?
2. It is 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Okay.
But it's 3 of the last 4. And
13th leg. It's back to throw first on the best game on.
this is the last leg, I believe, of the doubles before they go back to singles, or I might be off by 1.
No, I think this is the last leg. I think this is actually the 14th leg.
Oh, so maybe 2 more legs then? I was way off then.
81.
Well, by our scoreboard, it's 14th leg. So
Which is right.
yeah.
75.
All right. You just want to hit a double bowl for fun.
Yeah.
He likes bowls.
Look at those. Just
100.
fantastic darts there from JT. Would you agree his darts just float prettily? Prettily is not a word, but pretty into the board.
Did you see Mink's post? So
No.
you figure out real quick where your game is with the castle. Tonight it's race to 11. When I'm there, it's best of 11.
John, I believe I played a race to 7 when I played last time, so yep.
I'll tell you what it is,
Seth
folks.
Steffano for 180. Boom,
Oh, blind 180.
Dynamite.
Blind
And
180.
Looks back at Don Kirby.
What?
Down 8-5. That's
Go
a
19.
bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him.
All right.
What a dart there from the calm. Seth Steffano, the blind 180.
Put that one on a highlight reel.
Oh, look at this. Hit the 140 afterwards. Oh. This young team of the Ohio team is starting to figure it out, and it's not too late for them to do so.
Well, when they get on a run, we talked about it earlier. How far out could Indy get before they get on that run?
They surprised Brian Drew sent 100 stars.
Yeah.
Big
That's a
140.
A huge 140 to put some pressure on this 40. And Seth
There
first
is the
darts it.
calm.
How about
Yeah.
a 13 dart leg for that team from Ohio?
Nothing wrong with that. And their average, look at their averages.
Breaking the
overall.
throw.
It's
So
starting to
115
creep up.
average.
Yeah.
And breaks the throw there, too.
It's back-to-back breaks.
Wow, 81, 180. Hits Top's first dart for Steffano, and his partner goes ton.
It's a tough doubles team.
That is a recipe for success if you ever do see something. Marcy, are you starting to get a little bit worried?
No.
I like it. I like it. They're only 2 ahead now. 4 legs ago, they were 6 ahead.
83.
They've won 4 on the spin, have the young team from Ohio.
He should go 19 here.
He does.
18.
He does. And hits the 93. Tim Neal starting to figure this thing out. He's starting to roll.
He's a stacker, so like Kirby should go 19 here.
Michael LaFlamme, or Flame, says, this is a great match, but I have to root for Mac and Kirby. Hi, Marcy.
What's up?
Linda Sterling, 50 stars. Aaron Slevin, 200 stars. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it.
Guys, what do you think about that blind 180?
Here's another one. Oh, we didn't move.
Oh.
He should have tried it.
My goodness. Yeah, and looked back at Don in that, too. And they've just been on a roll ever since then.
45.
And before that,
I'm
too.
a little surprised he stayed up there with that first start. Being below the triple 20.
Yeah, not having their best leg. This is almost a...
He went right over to the 18. Didn't even try 19 that time.
This is about to get to leg 16 where they go back to singles where it's JT versus Kirby and Seth versus Mac, where those singles legs are going to be huge.
Yeah, don't go to the
We could
banter,
have a
that's gonna
new
be quick.
lead.
Seth, you require 152.
Seth can take this out without his throwing right now. Well, not anymore because he dragged the
Not
first one low. 112 left.
Shoot the bully 97.
Aaron sent in 200 stars. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Sloan. Linda Sterling sent in 50 stars. Thank you, Miss Linda. It's a pleasure to see you tonight.
Rossner letting us know we're at 230 live viewers right now on Facebook, and he asked what the record is. I can't tell you that, but I know it's close to 3.
It's like 289.
Yeah.
290.
So, guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. They are starting to roll. Double 18. Double 9, and he hits it. 18 darter to follow the 13 darter, and it is now a 1-leg advantage from the Indy team, erasing an 8-2 lead.
We are going to go to singles cricket.
What a time to go to singles cricket. JT versus Don Kirby. This is going to be fireworks.
So it's strength versus strength.
Yep.
They both prefer cricket.
Let's see what we got here.
Steve Price says when he played, there were 200K viewers.
Well, everybody loves a little price in the house.
Hey, Jason, I hate to kick you out for a quick second, but
Yep.
can I ask Seth about the blind 180?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Unless if
Let
he
me
wants
see
to
if
come
I
over,
can-
he might still want to be focused.
Let me
here.
contact our interns and see
Yep.
if I can arrange that for you.
Here we go.
I will say before the match even started, the first conversation we had over 150 people at the conversation.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, that was all Marcy, for sure. Guys, we are joined on the mic by Seth Steffano. Seth,
Mr. Blind 180.
you guys have won 5 on the spin. You threw a blind 180 in there. What had you do that in that moment?
Switched my darts like 6 times probably.
I saw you threw mine in there. Good job.
I switched to a shorter shaft, and then they started clicking. So when I got those first 2, felt good. So I was like, let's put on a show because I think we know who should win this match.
Oh, I love that.
So here's a question: why didn't you try to blind 180 on the second one?
I didn't feel it.
Well,
my first 2 on the first one were sitting up perfect. The third one, I had that left corner, and I went right side. The second I know I released, it was no good.
how important are these single legs right now? You go on a 5-leg spin, right? 4 of them in doubles, rolling, and now does the momentum shift again? Or do you think JT just does his job and takes back control and ties up this match?
Yeah, we've definitely got the momentum there, feeling the pressure right now.
Early on in the match, what do you think the issue was? Besides missed doubles, you can't say that answer.
Yeah, I've been in my head for probably 8 months now, and I started to find it about 3 months ago for about a month, and then right back in the gutter. I've switched tips, switched barrels, switched flights, switched shafts. I just can't find it. Now I'm starting to find it, so I think if I keep finding it this match, it'll go quick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go practice because you're in the zone right now. I can tell.
Yeah.
You're feeling it. Seth, keep rolling, buddy. You guys are throwing phenomenally. We're up to 251 players viewing this. You guys said if they start hitting doubles, 4 out of 5 last 5 legs. That is correct, Eric Ramsey. That is scary. Indy needs a leg to break the momentum. And right now, Don behind in this one.
Yeah, he had the early lead, but JT just hit a bunch of 18s.
That is a kill shot on that trip 17 after going for points on the first dart. Yep, closes it on out. Don now needs to hit a lot of 16s.
Yeah, Don had a huge opportunity, but he some wayward darts into the 1.
Yep.
And we know if JT gets to the bowls first, he doesn't miss the bowls.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Mac and Seth, that's got to be a primetime matchup.
Oh,
even
I think
if
it
it's
will be.
Yeah, even if it's only 1 game of cricket, that's primetime right there.
Well, if this rolls this way, it'll be for the lead.
Well, and you bet Mac just heard Seth say, we were supposed to win this one anyways, right? So, and he's standing, 20 feet away from him. So let's see what happens. It's going to be good.
Steve Price says, I threw a blind 33 once. That's impressive first 2 darts for you to throw the last one. Guys, let us know who you have in this one. Is it going to be the comeback kings of the Indy team or
picked up 15.
or of Ohio team, or is Indy going to hold off this charge from Team Ohio? Right now, JT's on bowls. He doesn't miss bowls.
No.
Still doesn't miss bowls. And he's just going to keep walking along just for impressiveness. And hits all 3.
There he goes.
And that will be that leg. A 4.0
we are-
average from JT Davis.
Tied, ladies and gentlemen.
They have won
8
6
to
in a
8.
row.
Yep.
So Mac going first, that may be the key.
Yeah, that's fair.
Could be. Seth, though, you heard the confidence in his voice, and we talked about how he's taken kind of a humble point of view coming into this. He's not sounding like that right now. It's not cocky. There's a confidence there that he's feeling. Is that a scary Seth Steffano?
Well, and I think he's trying to get himself going, too, because earlier on, he didn't play great. Let's face it. I mean, he's, we've seen him play better.
Yeah, JT kept him in it.
Yeah. I mean, he's, but he's starting to hit some numbers now.
JT is throwing the Viper conversion tips. But my goodness, do we have a match heading our way. Cricket.
I think he's got
Big 5 mark. What a huge dart.
He's throwing Viper darts with the 180 reflex conversion tips.
There you go.
That's why they wobble like
Let's
that.
see Mac's answer.
Mac has been throwing some impressive darts while blocked. That's a heavy ask right this second.
That's a block for him.
And, wires it. Seth, the momentum now favoring him. And Seth did get to go first in this leg.
That's weird. Maybe I messed up.
That's a 5 mark.
It's.
I think Don did go first in the last leg.
Yeah. It's a one thing you cannot make a mistake on. Dart connectors. As soon as you set an alternate, it's going to stay that way regardless.
Look at this. Mac needs another one just to put some pressure on.
5.
And only a 5 mark. And I say only a 5 mark because Seth has gone 5-5 to start. It's kind of crazy to say that in cricket.
Yep.
Right now, that's the case, and Seth fires right back into the 20.
That's okay. All right.
Only 3.
Yeah, kind of opens the door a little bit. Might think about closing 19.
Gunzoon tight. Just kidding.
Oh, that's a big third.
That is a good 4 mark. Not enough, though, to take the lead. Guys, leaving a comment in our chat, hitting that like button for us on our Facebook page and on this video will automatically enter into tonight's giveaway. He went for the bull right there.
Yeah, he's running. They could take the lead with these. This little singles matchup.
Mac just right on the wires. This is a nice last start again from Mac Fiely.
His last start's been
Not
saving him.
enough.
Nope.
He's one mark behind.
Seth going to look over. He's trying to go drip here in the 2. He hits it, too. 15s? No, he went back at the 20. Smart dart.
Yeah, it's a really smart dart.
I just didn't know at this point if he was going to go for it just to go for it. Mac, capable of hitting a 6 mark here on the 15s, needs to do so. Not going to do so. And blocking himself out on the triple again. Oh, no. Guys, I didn't think I'd actually be able to say this at this point, but my scoreline prediction's still on.
Yeah, that's fair. Mine too.
I'm just throwing it out there.
This is a great match.
This is amazing.
I mean, someone can win the next 3, and it's still a great match.
Big double bowl there from Mac, but that's just not enough.
Yeah, and he's right there.
Seth's teammate has been wonderful on bowls. Yeah. Seth has been pretty good himself, but it's been mundane compared to his partner.
Looks like that's going to point.
Yep, and he did on the first dart.
That first dart, actually.
And the last.
Yeah.
So Mac still needing to hit 3 of them just to tie the point lead. And there's 3. Another one of those will take the point lead.
Close something.
Yeah, he took out the 19s.
Yep.
It's a smart move in case Seth does not hit this finish and does not point it. No, he pointed it.
Yep.
And twice.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a little breathing room.
Yeah, killer darts there from Seth. That first dart. Wow.
Close the 20s. Close the 20.
Nope. Well,
he's picked up 17.
Still falling into the darts that he needs. But Seth, at this point, that's a great marker, too, for him to hit the last 2. There it is.
Nice darts.
Wow.
Great
we have
darts.
a lead for the Ohio team. It is now 9-8. They have won 7 on the spin. This has flipped on its head, ladies and gentlemen.
JT lead 9 to 8.
It's another crazy match at the castle. Let me tell you.
My, oh, my. Tyler Gates, what is up, sir?
Well, this is the second time Max had to go through this at the castle. The same thing happened with Lee Jones. You know, he's got to be wondering, can he pull on that? Can he change the direction of the ship right now?
He sure can. They just have to do it.
Yep.
We got all 01 remaining.
Well, that would help.
Honestly, I think that does favor the Indy team a little bit.
That's fair.
But the doubles have been hit now from Seth. JT's hit one.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've got to hold their throw here and make this a 9-9 score line. If they don't do that and it becomes 10-8, I see this being an 11-8 score.
All the best game out.
This is the biggest leg of the match for Mac and Don right here.
Come on now. That's a great first.
He's got to keep it there, though. That's even a great second dart. Steps over, opening up the bed, and hits it.
Nice.
Big 140 from
go.
Mac Fiely.
And he took his time. That was the difference there. Took his time.
The thing about Mac and Don as dart players is that they do rise to the occasion when they need to.
Absolutely. That's why it's so odd for them to get beat on the singles matches like that.
I think that's just a testament to JT and Seth.
That's fair. That's fair.
Honestly.
That's a good point.
There's those reflex points. Giving a little wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble.
25.
Right, Mac, slow
And
down.
only 25 from JT. The opening is now there for Mac. Looking down.
59.
Got 59. Enough. We're going to call that enough. What is going to happen here, guys?
70.
Let us know in the chat who thinks that they are tuned in from the furthest away.
Oh, there's another trip. These guys they're hitting trips tonight.
Wow.
Man, they are doing well.
Wow, wow. Don goes 100, 140, setting up his partner for a potential 14 dart leg when they need it the most.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, the momentum is turned again, quite frankly. You got to feel like
this
it.
leg for sure.
Yeah.
62.
Trip 10. $16 for tops. How about a trip 16 for double 4? Oh, wires it, but he'll be back. That's a better dart than going inside there.
Yep, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, 8 left. 54, sorry.
Apology not accepted, Keegan. And Seth
Big first.
is going to try and put some pressure on that 8. Not able to do so. Not enough. Don doesn't feel pressure.
No, he doesn't.
He's just going to la-di-da this into a double 2. Dart 3.
Slow down, Don.
No, he leaves the madhouse for his partner. Not what he wanted to do.
He didn't slow down to that third dart. He needed those first 2 darts. He rushed a little bit.
That is the most welcome
He's good
thing
at leaving
that's
his partner a
happened.
double 1.
There you go.
You know from
Smart
experience
dart.
on that one?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Well, are you hitting it every time?
No, I don't.
Come on, Mac. You hit a double 5 earlier.
He likes the top of the board. That's a good guide. He hits it and
There you go.
stops the momentum. 9-9.
Tie ball game.
Hey, might as well just play a best of 5. It's come down to that.
3 from here, gentlemen. Scores tied 9-9.
It's a best of 5, but that's all right.
19th leg. It's Seth to throw first.
Oh, boy.
Game on.
All right. There we go.
Aren't you a computer guy? No, I'm kidding. 80 from Seth is a little bit of a fall. Look at these averages as doubles teams, a 73 to a 71.
Well, and they started out at 65 the first 4 or 5 legs. So.
And Indy was at a 58 through the first 2 legs.
Yep.
And again, this is leg 19.
Yep. These guys been.
By the way, I
playing
was wrong. It's a best of 3.
didn't
Keegan
know
was right. I apologize, Keegan. Love you. Look at this, 180 potential. No, it was a 1-4 against a 100. But they're sitting at 321 after 6. Oh no!
Come on, Kirby.
Not the round Don was looking for. Seth is throwing fantastic right now.
60.
He has improved since
Yeah,
the beginning.
he absolutely has. That honestly, guys, If you ever want to question why at times you're better than others, it's that confidence factor that is really key. Look at that switch. Great move there from our wonderful cameraman, Mr. Tim Neal. The Philly legend. The legend grows.
Big second. Come on, JT.
100.
Leaves a finish for Seth, and Seth, with how he's been feeling, this 161 is possible. Don would love a ton here to leave the big fish.
Not going to do it now.
Nope.
41.
And only 41.
All right.
Require 161.
32-41 from Don in this leg. Not ideal. Seth and JT have 6 for 161.
Not a lot of these 0-1 legs have come down where they're both trying to hit a double. They
42.
usually end them pretty quick.
Yeah, we had a couple double troubles early on, but this has been amazing since then.
These big darts here. Just get them down right out.
Big drop on that first one from Mac. Gonna look down to the 19s here.
59.
Does Don like to go fishing?
JT require 100.
He's not a fisherman?
He is not.
This is not looking good there for the 170. And ton left still.
Oh.
That's all right. Set your partner up.
59.
He gives him 60. Very doable for Seth with the way he's been throwing. If this goes, Marcy might actually go crazy.
Yeah, we may hear about it.
There's the first.
Now.
Oh, he dropped that one bad. No, it's just off.
It's just off.
He threw a great dart, actually.
Yeah, good dart.
Math, Keegan. Perfect. All right, 60 for Seth to take a 10-9 lead. Oh, and he busts it. He's too good.
Yeah.
He can't miss that trip 20.
All right, Mac.
Overachiever.
88 from Mac Fiely. This is the type of moment that he lives for. 68. Got to make sure you leave it. Oh, how about double 7? What a dart this is to break the throw here of the Ohio team. And he hits it.
Oh, my gosh. Look at that. Boom.
Did you see that look back, though?
Yeah.
That one was at Don, though. That was not at his opponents. And now Mac Fiely.
With the darts.
Wow. A 10-9 lead now for Indy. He's going to step back and kind of compose himself here. I like that move from him.
Smart. Well, Keegan's walking back and forth, right? Because he's got to mark the
I think that helps, too.
Yeah. Well, it kind of paces him out a little bit. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely on purpose. Hey, guys. Don't forget to check out A-Z Darts to explore the new Target Darts 2022 launch that just dropped, featuring the brand new mod system, the starting point and future of your home darts setup. There are also brand new Phil Taylor and RVB player darts, plus 2 new non-player ranges, the Cult and the Sync. Type Target Launch 2022 in the search bar, or just look for the clickable banner on the homepage over a-zdarts.com to explore the full range of products. And a-zdarts.com is sponsoring tonight's live stream giveaway. 100. If you want to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page and on this video tonight. You will automatically be entered in for your chance to win the brand new jersey from Magic Wear, the Hawaii Pono jersey. Look how pretty that thing is. I want one, Jen. I want one, Jen.
Goes with everything. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Seth at the right time for a big 180.
Oh, and he looked back and
hits the 123. Oh. Don's going to make him pay for that one, I think. Yeah. Well, if you hit it, he'll congratulate you. If you miss it, he'll make you pay. And only 60, though.
No, 45.
45. That last one was on the wire the opposite way. Did enough.
Could we be going to a decider?
Don walked over and said something to Seth. Did you see that? I don't think it was anything mean. No. Like that. 96. It was probably a good shot, honestly. But we're going to say he told him to F off. No, I'm just kidding. Mac, 255, going to try and put some pressure on the 81. It looks like he definitely will do that.
He's going to be dropping, surely.
I would really love to see Mac Fiely for no reason do the no look there.
All right, 81 for going to a decider.
He might only get one dart at it. 12 will leave the bowl. Bullseye. Seth Steffano take us to a last leg decider where he will have the throw.
Ooh.
Just a bit outside. Leaves his partner 33. If he returns, Don Juan for the win, 115.
Kirby for the win.
He went 15 first. He's just going to leave himself a
look at
steady
that.
ton.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I love it.
Keep it simple.
Oh, not going to do it there. But if Mac returns, he will have 60. JT has only hit one double tonight in 01. Chad Smock says he said next time hit it.
17. Yeah, I'd almost want your best 17 because if you miss to the left, you're still okay. Oh,
How about
no.
a 2? You missed to the right. That's not the best. 31 left. 15 for double 8.
Yeah.
There it is. Double 8 to stay in the match. Big dart.
For a decider.
And he
There
hits
it
a big
is.
dart. What a dart.
It's been a while, folks. We're going to go to the decider.
We're going the distance, and we're going for speed.
Look at this. Hey, best of luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. To the players, thanks for coming out.
And to everyone supporting us tonight, whether it's leaving comments in our chat, giving the players a huge shout out. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate that. The players love it. Hit that share button right now. It might be over with by the time someone clicks on it, but it might not be. We will have the interviews with the winners where Marcy and I get to leave the table.
Yep.
Because we have to. And you guys have to stay. You don't want to leave Tim all alone in this time of need.
Well,
I was trying to take reference.
I'm
Keep
gonna leave
going.
the headset for you right there. All right, JT. All these guys feeling the nerves a little bit right now.
Yeah, how about that start?
Yeah, it's been a heck of a match, a heck of a night of darts.
61.
Oh, just wires it for the 61. Don doesn't feel pressure.
73 and a 71 average.
Yep, Don's the type of player that's going to really take over right here.
Yeah.
How about 83 though?
Yeah, the trip 3 could have been better.
Dynamite drop in again, Marcy, that time to make fun of Don. I love it.
Oh, that's a big dart.
How about a 96? Could have been a 134.
All right, come on, Mac. You got to beat that 41, son.
He's done that.
Yep.
And that's a good marker for him. That's
Look at
another
that. Here we
great dart.
go.
He's looking down.
139.
How about a 139 from Mac Fiely? I saw his eyes shift just a touch there, Tim, but you
Yeah.
were reading comments.
Nah.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much for the 1,200 stars. Dude, you're the best. Oh.
Hey, I called it out. My mic wasn't on. Sorry, brother.
The legend grows.
Look at that. The old mic excuse. Paul Facey, thank you for your 1,200 stars, sir. We appreciate all the stars.
Oh, big
guys.
dart there from Don's going to leave the first look at a finish.
It's fantastic.
It's going to be a 138. What can Seth do to put pressure on the 138? Oh, he's going to put a lot of pressure on it.
Nice.
See where he's going to look. Is that what you do here, Tim? Nope, he's looking back at the trip 20. Hit.
100.
Oh, leaves the 138 again. Mac gets the first look at it.
The last leg decider. It's a race from 138. Could have wasted 2 hours.
I don't know about you guys, but I have not used the back half of my seat for the last, hour and a half.
Yeah, 118.
39.
Only 39, a
leaves
bit
that.
of a slip.
39.
Should have gone back up to the 20 there in the last start.
Brian Drew's so excited. He sent 200 stars. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, that's a good first start. He stayed there.
Yeah, 80.
Would have left double
58.
9. 58 remaining, 18 for tops.
So he's going to have the first real crack at it.
98.
Don Kirby
Time required 99.
has to hit this.
Yep.
Or else Steffano wins this match. That's a
Oh,
great
that's
first
a
start.
first.
He's going to get a look at it. It's going to be double 16 for the match.
Oh!
He threw those darts faster than Danny Lobby Jr.
Listen, we're about to throw some darts.
You require 40.
Folks, thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks for watching.
Seth Steffano.
We'll sit down with the winners right after this. Let's see who it's going to be.
First dart hits it. Ohio takes it out 11-10. What a match. Marcy?
I have to say, we were all wrong on our scoring.
No.
He was
I
right.
was correct.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You were correct.
I'm always correct.
Hey,
It
More
was a
than I'm
great
wrong.
match, though.
you'll happen to know that the Phillies are up 6-0 in the World Series game, too.
Well,
Are you a Phillies fan? I don't know. You didn't seem
Come
excited
on.
about that at all. Thanks, Pops, for that score update from you. But, guys,
thanks, Dad.
great job. Marcy, this is where we get to stop doing our job. We did our job. Our job's
I
over.
tried. But,
You did awesome.
You were amazing.
Well, thank you.
A pleasure to sit next to the entire evening long, and I do not say that about everyone.
It was a pleasure being here. Even though I don't talk as much with my husband, it was fun.
Well, we also appreciate that about you, if we're being honest.
That's fair.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful. The match, I mean, was about as great of a match as we've ever had on the Siege. Guys, looking at
It
our
was
upcoming
awesome.
events, Tim, give it away as
All
we're
right.
going to step over.
All right, so the upcoming events coming up, obviously tonight was the Siege Top Nights. This weekend, from the 4th to the 6th, we will be at the Schaefer City Live here in Indianapolis, Indiana. November 15th, the Siege, the Lobby Problem. That's going to be an amazing evening. And November 29th, the Siege Sluggers Attack. Said Jason Ive is always awesome with setting up these matches. Jason does a phenomenal job. He works very hard at getting these guys in and set up. And we're waiting for the winners to be set up with their headsets and ready to talk. It was a phenomenal match, an awesome comeback. All right, guys, we are joined with the winners, Seth and JT. Congratulations. Way to battle back, guys.
Appreciate it.
How you feeling?
Good. Me and JT, we're comfortable together. So coming driving down today, I think he was a little nervous. He was like, "Is that man? I want to put a good show on." I was like, "Let's just win." And
I was in the beginning. I almost felt like he was the most consistent now to use two guys.
Oh, I was
and
all over
he
the
was,
place.
He was keeping you in the matches, and you gave away a few legs, missing a couple doubles early on, and then they took on a nice run. And then it seems that when you got to the singles matches, you just got a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've never played together, so we were supposed to play the Pro-Am at the Buckeye or at the Bull Shooter. I had something come up, so we separated our ways, and that would have been our first time shooting together. People don't think we get along, but me and him are pretty close.
For sure.
Why would people think you don't get along?
Well, they're always comparing, like, play him. We're
Exactly.
4-on-4 right now in one-on-one head match, and I don't think people see, but we talk like outside.
But the competition makes you better.
It's so good, yeah. And
especially having people in the same age group.
Yeah,
right?
we practice together. I know he's been over to my house a couple times, so I mean we work behind the scenes, and the people don't know that together. So
Well, they know now.
it helps
They
playing
know
together,
now.
you know.
Yeah.
JT, man, first time at the castle.
Yeah.
How was your experience overall? Obviously, you guys came back and won tonight. That makes it a little bit better of an experience.
Yeah. Winning definitely is a plus for sure. But yeah, I'd like to say this is definitely a great place to come throw and stuff like that. And I felt like my darts were somewhat there a little bit, but I was trying to get a good show on. But I had fun for sure. I definitely enjoyed it here.
When your partner throws a blind 180 and hits it, and then misses the next one, but we're not gonna talk about that one.
Tons of
Throws a-
confidence for me, for sure.
Does that help your confidence
yeah,
as
it
his
helps me
partner?
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
What were you
just
guys
it tells
talking
him-
about back there?
We didn't say a single word to each other.
Honestly,
I mean, we were
didn't.
like,
But
"Come on, baby, let's go."
That
yeah,
one.
that's it. That's it.
The people tuning in and watching, which we had over 260 people watching, so
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
for that. But they were saying these guys aren't even talking to each other
No,
back
no.
there, where you had Mac and
Telepathic.
Don talking to each other.
Yeah. But I feel like that blind 180 really set a tone in the match.
I agree.
I looked right back at Mac, and
It looked like you were looking at Don,
I looked right
because
back.
Don was standing right behind you.
I was looking right at Mac, and then from there on, I felt like we got that pace going, and we were just rolling. And then when they grabbed that leg right there, and we had a win 2 straight, I looked at JT. I said, "Come on, baby, let's go."
That was all you needed.
That's it. Yeah. That's definitely
JT,
it.
doubles wise, you hit that big double, and I think it was like 12 or 13 that kept you guys rolling. I think your opponent was on a good finish. That double there at the end, though, in leg 20,
Yeah.
when you hit that double 8 with the last start remaining,
Yeah.
that's the biggest start of the match, I think. Do you agree with that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Seth, you agree with that?
Oh, that was huge,
definitely.
especially when he slipped into that 2. I was like, "Oh, come on, JT."
I was terrible at doubles today, so Seth definitely carried us, and I tried to score. I mean, I think I decently scored well, but definitely appreciate Seth coming in clutch for sure.
But your doubles came on at the end. I think you hit 3 at the end.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but the 93 checkout, yeah, that was true.
So that's a big
That's good
shot
too.
there.
Yeah.
That was huge.
You guys had your best leg was a 13 darter. You averaged over 70 as a doubles team. Was that where you guys were trying to look at?
No, we were talking all the way down here. I was like, JT, where are we at? 90, 95? I mean, because when we throw out the house, I mean, every game. I mean, he reaches hundreds, 95s.
But if you look at it, the first 5 legs,
yous were 50s.
Yous were 50s and low 60s, and then you got it up to mid 70s. I mean, that's
we try to forget about the first half.
But no, I'm saying that like you have to shoot phenomenal darts to make that up in that short amount of time and those short amount of legs.
Yeah,
we just tried. Yeah, we just tried.
For me, it's so much of a man. I won the CDC event, and people live on that. I mean, I live on it. I mean, it's awesome, but I mean, I want more. You know, my grandma passed away the day before that event, so I feel like that powered me through it. And I had a good 4 months, and then I fell off, and I've fell off since. I'll admit that's why I haven't been really out there, you know, cocky or anything like that. You know, I expect to lose when I get on the board tonight. Yes, going bull shooter. You know, past tournaments, I can't find a dart that feels good in my hand. Kind of just throwing whatever I can get my hands on.
We saw that tonight.
Yeah. I shortened that shaft up about 3 days ago to super short shaft, and I loved it, but I didn't have any on hand. And then I was in there, and I threw, I think, whatever those darts were with the clear shafts. They have the short shafts. I'm like, I'm going to throw these on. Caught fire.
There you go. All right, so question now. JT, I'm going to go to you first. What is next for you as far as darts go? I called you the unknown, right? You're not unknown. You've done your fair share of wins and stuff like that at this point in time. You got second at bull shooter and singles, right?
Pro singles.
Yeah. And beating Seth in the third place match, right?
He got me the first one, though.
Hey, all that matters is how you finish, right?
I was tired.
Okay. So what's next for you? Is it Buckeye Open and getting the CDC Tour card? Are you trying to get that CDC Tour card?
Oh, definitely. I think I need to put a little more work in. Exactly. You know, I think that's the best way I could say that. Just put a little more work in, and definitely looking for advancing for sure. So, yeah,
you have the game too.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
see that all the time.
I had a long weekend. I'm not gonna lie, I threw a lot of darts, but I'm glad I did. You know, show out what I did show a little bit today.
Absolutely. And then Seth, what's next for you, bud? I know you're going overseas, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm leaving in about. Well, the second I get home, I'm hitting the airport to go to Florida. I'm playing with Dustin Holt down the Battle of the Beach. Going out to Seacoast to play with Kevin Luke, and then I'm going to do the Buckeye. I actually have to get my CDC Tour card again.
You do?
I only won 1 match this year.
I didn't want to talk about that.
No. But you got to talk about it.
Well,
you got to get past it, you know.
Hey, the confidence that are you going to take the confidence tonight, which you found that second half of the match?
Yeah.
That was old school Seth Steffano, who first caught fire in darts. We saw that tonight. Are you going to take that with you down there?
Well, yeah, I will for sure. But I'm going to Q school in Germany, and next year I'm going to cut back. I'm not doing any ADO tournaments. CDC only, Evolution, and I mean, if I get lucky and get my tour card, PDC. But you know, I'm going down there for more of the experience, not to get my tour card. I mean, that's what I want, but I want that experience. So then when I get to my older ages, you know, it's ready. I'm there. But I'm gonna get rid of all the ADO tournaments, stuff like that. Focus on working and just doing CDC stuff CDC stuff like that, Evolution, and I just feel like ADO, you get playing trips and all that stuff. You know, you have a bad round in trips, you have a bad round in doubles. It kills your momentum. You know, I want to kind of stay low key next year and just stay on the board at home and hit the CDC events and show out. I really want to qualify for the U.S. Masters and stuff like that.
Do you have any guys in your area that you practice with on a consistent basis?
Gavin Nickel, he lives 5 minutes from my house. He comes over quite a bit. JT, he lives about 50 minutes. So I mean, we play league. He usually makes it over for that, and we've done a couple practice sessions. But I think we both could agree we're gonna step that up a little bit. I like playing at my house. I got a nice stage I built, and so it's nice transferring it over if you're going to CDC, PDC events compared to if you go to the bar, you got a dart line. You know.
Right. Yep.
So.
Well, guys, all I can say is the future of darts in your guys' hands is in good hands. I think you're both going to be phenomenal. Seth, the sky's the limit for you, and JT, hitting that dartboard hard and getting more consistent with steel. Yeah. The sky's going to be a limit for you too. You have all the talent in the world. You guys showed it tonight. You guys beat a great duo of Mac and Lee. Did they show you guys what you were expecting?
Mac and Don.
Mac and Don, sorry.
So I know Mac can play. You know, me and him won doubles at me and him won doubles at Buckeye. Last minute setup, literally. I was supposed to play with Baggish.
He was supposed to play with Lee.
Some stuff came up. Came up with him. We set up. You know, we had a rough first event in doubles. We came out second firing. I know how he can play. I know he steps it up when he has to. And I haven't really seen Don play too much. Definitely never seen him play steel. Only soft tip. He played well tonight. You know, I was I don't want to say I wasn't expecting it or I was expecting, but my expectations now for him are high. That was impressive. As far as that goes, yeah, when we went all the way to 21, I'm not gonna say
I called it.
I'm not gonna say the way me and JT play at home. I was like 11-0, baby.
Yeah.
But that's a little unrealistic. So you know,
But reality,
I was expecting something a little faster. But we were talking. He was like, if we get up 9-0, let's drag it out. And I was like, no, just finish it. I was like, let's just finish it. Yeah. And I think Mac and them were trying to finish it. They were I was like, JT, we're gonna be here for 20 minutes. We got to do something here.
Oh no, you guys, the comeback was phenomenal. You guys showed a lot of heart, a lot of confidence there when you guys started rolling. The game is definitely there. We wish you all the best of luck moving forward. We appreciate everything. Seth, I'm going to tell you do your job for you. Shout out your sponsors.
All right. Let's give a shout out to my sponsors here a little bit. DJD, David Garfinkel. I think, I connected with him a year ago, and I don't know, maybe 6 months ago actually. And that was probably the best choice. Always hooks me up on jerseys. Anything I want, pumping designs out for me, keeping me stocked up, loaded. If I get new sponsors, boom, I got all new jerseys. He's a good sponsor, that's for sure. Target, of course, I met Lorraine Winstanley when I went over, and the experience, all the Target players I got to meet, Target's a great team. That was definitely the biggest thing I've achieved yet. And that was amazing, and they support me so well. Pinpoint Sport management over in the United Kingdom. Whenever I get over there, I got a place to stay. It's great. Danny and Devin's on the team as well, and Gym City Collects, just a local card shop. Help me out if I ever need some help here or there. They always got my back.
That's awesome, man. And JT, any sponsors right now?
No.
Well, guys,
he's available.
Yeah, get on that
Hey,
as
I got
soon
you, JT.
as
I drove
possible.
you here, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, Seth Steffano's your sponsor, I guess. He should have given you one of his new cool jerseys.
Hey, I tried. I was like,
talked about
hey,
it.
you want to match up tonight? But I was like, let's wear a Target. I'll give you a brand new Target jersey. We can rock those.
There you go.
And then he pulls up in this, and I was like,
all right.
Yeah,
hey, it works.
Wear whatever you rock,
Yeah.
And I already had this one on because I was like, I'm bringing this one out.
You can grab your trophies.
Oh.
Yeah, they're right there.
Something.
Oh, nice.
Comments of the forged egg, guys. You guys earned those tonight. That is for sure. And coming up for us, we will be at Schaefer City this weekend. We have coming up on the 15th, the Siege, the Lobby Problem.
So you're gonna have Danny Lobby on the mic as well as the amazing Ashley Jones.
Absolutely,
will be on the mic as well.
Ashley on the mic is always my favorite. Danny on the mic is going to be very awesome. I'm looking forward to that. He
needs to work on that.
He does, and he's going to. And then Cujo might be coming as well, which if we get Cujo on the mic, he's always a treat.
That's entertaining.
And then, of course, November 29th, the Siege Sluggers Attack will end out the month.
Yeah, a bunch of baseball players are coming. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to guess maybe some Louisville Sluggers might be heading on up. So that's going to be an interesting match for sure. Guys, we cannot tell you how much we appreciate it. Sean Green, Tim Neal, the Philly legend, who's been rocking it on the controls, and did a great job with the interview.
Yeah,
I took over. I apologize for that.
I'm so glad you did.
Jason Ives, the man, the myth, the legend. Shout out to the Indy team tonight, who I didn't lose it. The Ohio team just ran away at kind of halfway through that. But Don Kirby, fantastic job, buddy. Love you to death. Obviously, Mac Fiely back there. Our guest host, the great Marcy Kirby, was amazing. Dealt with us the whole time. Don put a lot of great work into that to where she was able to handle us tonight. Our champions, Seth Steffano, JT Davis, getting it done in the last leg decider. That might go down as the best match that we've had on the Siege so far. Arguably. I said might.
Sean, let me steal the mic real quick.
Yeah.
Danny Lobby, Lakeside World Championship.
Yeah, how about that?
I think he's got a good head right now.
He might win that thing.
Oh, yeah.
I really think he might win that
I think
thing.
he's winning that, and he's definitely getting a store card.
There you go.
100%.
Hey.
And Spellman, Alex Spellman.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh
so
my.
so
He's
the whole team down at Galaxy, they're going over to
yeah.
Germany, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go over with them just so I'm not by myself.
I like that. And
Yeah.
hey, that's a great team to be with.
Yeah.
You got great players that have been there before,
Yep.
that are gonna be able to give you a lot of advice going into it, and I think it will only help you. But guys, that'll do it for us. I've been talking forever.
Yep.
I'm done with that. See you next week. Well, no. See you this weekend, November 4th through 6th, Schaefer City live in Indy. We're going to be going live Friday night for sure. So tune in. We will see you then. Have a
Good
great
night.
one, guys.
Yep.